It's almost game time, and you've connected to the right spot for Campbell Sports, WLAF.
Ever since Cougar football kicked off for the very first time way back in 1975, WLAF has been there.
The Cougars are on the air, and this is your front row seat to all the action. Campbell High Sports is a presentation of these outstanding WLAF corporate partners.
Hi, this is Rissa at Terry's Pharmacy.
La Follette Utilities, LUB.
Hi, this is Rhonda Longmire with Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust.
Hi, this is Tabitha Burris.
This is Lori Johnson.
This is Paige at E. Hill Insurance.
This is Lansden Hill with Hill Insurance.
Valley Roofing, East Tennessee's leader in roofing and seamless guttering.
Hi, this is President Debbie Petrie at TCAT Jacksboro.
Tim Smith at TCAT Jacksboro. Go Cougars.
Citizens Bank. Bank your own way.
This is Matt Klein with C&L Metal, former Cougar number 42.
Hi, this is Brenda Russell with Clayton Homes Jacksboro.
Hey, Campbell County Cougar sports fans, this is former Cougar number 32, Randy Heatherly.
Rice Oil, your home for BP.
Clarinet, Flag Corps of the Campbell County Marching Band. Hi, this is Amanda Brown with Cumberland Gap Medical.
This is Bailey Ball. I'm back for fall at my supply.
Hi, this is Rayma Darty at United Cumberland Bank, and we
love the Cougars!
Hi, this is Joey Porton at the world-famous Charlie's Pizza.
This is Tracy Lobertini at Alco Builders and Realty in La Follette.
Hello, it's Larry Burge at Burge Screen Print. Go Cougars!
And Lace to Pearls is just for
girls, of course, Jim.
This is Brian.
Carrie.
Beth.
Come see us at First National Bank.
Hey, this is Melinda at Powell Clinch Utilities. Go Cougars!
This is Brian Leach with Grace Rehab.
Hey, this is Hunter Huckabee. Come see my dad at Dole's Tire Shop.
This is Mark Kane with La Follette Medical Center.
This is David Reynolds, President of People's Bank of the South.
This is Campbell County High School head football coach Justin Price.
Listen to them, watch them, follow them. The Cougars, your home of the Campbell Cougars. This is WLAF.
Welcome to Al Hope Dossett Stadium. My name's Les Martin. We're here for the 2022 Senior Night. Yes, I did say seniors. The season has came and has almost passed. Campbell County is in the playoffs. We don't have to worry about that. But they have an opportunity to improve the seed. If they win tonight against Oak Ridge, and they have very good possibilities of doing that, they will move into a 2 seed if Clinton can beat Carnes. If Carnes beats Clinton and Campbell County wins, Campbell County will be then a 3 seed. So we're hoping they can lose to Clinton, Campbell County beat Oak Ridge. That will put Campbell County 2 seed and a home playoff game. So with that being said, it's yet to be seen. Tonight is 2022 Senior Night for all these seniors, and we've got some good ones. Devin Jones is 17 touchdown passes. He's probably caught more passes than he's got drops this season. Landon Hensley, of course, is not a senior, but he's threw 37 touchdowns against 11 interceptions. We've got Will Lester leading the conference and probably the state in tackles. And we have Mason Shanks, as well as Peyton Ferguson, not to mention the rest of the folks on the defense and the offensive line. So with that being said, folks, stay tuned to WLAF and the Doyle's Tire Sports Network. You're listening to Les Martin and Brent Allen. We'll be back after this commercial.
Hi, I am Bailey Ball from A Fall at My Supply, and I am here with my brother Brody. C is for PVC pipe. C is for rebar. Oh, we deliver rebar too. We carry septic chambers and septic tanks. We carry hydraulic oil and motor oil. Does anybody need a little brother? See if all emulsify.
At First National Bank, we put you first with local lending and local decisions. Our First National Bank lenders are a part of the Campbell County community. They not only live and work here, they're involved here. FNB's experienced hometown lenders make the decision.
Okay, welcome back, folks. We're going to turn it over to Miss Billy Joe Ralston, and we're having senior night right now.
And is the son of Michael and Jennifer Albright. Eli Austin. He's played 1 year and is the son of Jason and Casey Austin. Dan Bailey. Dan has played 3 years and is escorted by Mindy Phillips. Peyton Ferguson. He has played 4 years and is escorted by Ricky and Monica Ferguson. Landon Higginbotham. He has played 3 years and is escorted by Robert and Jennifer Higginbotham. Ethan Johnson. He has played 4 years and is escorted by Jeremy and Athena Austin. Devin Jones. He has played 4 years and is escorted by John and Nikki Campbell and little sister Bella. Will Lester. He has played 4 years and is escorted by Brent and Lisa Lester. Dylan Marney. He has played 4 years and is escorted by Bill and Kim Marney. Clay Meredith. He has played 4 years and is escorted by Arnie and MJ Meredith. Ethan Miller. He has played 4 years and is escorted by Steve and Stephanie Miller. Caleb Muncie. He has played 4 years and is escorted by Jay and Emily Muncie. Logan Ornelius. He has played 4 years and is escorted by Brian and Diana Ornelius. Blake Roberts. He has played 4 years and is escorted by Benny and Candy Roberts. Ben Russell. He has played 4 years and is escorted by Matthew and Laura Russell. Mason Shanks. He has played 4 years and is escorted by Keith Shanks and Melinda Ward. Grace Ward. She has played 4 years and is escorted by Patrick and Cecilia Ward. Our athletic trainer, Olivia Raines. Olivia has been an athletic trainer for 3 years and is escorted by Daryl and Connie Raines. Recognizing our band members, Stacy Brown. Stacy has played 3 years and is escorted by Ashley Brown, April White, and Leanne Helton. Addison Capps. Addison has served as our majorette 1 year and is escorted by Steve and Christy Capps. Cassidy Cox. She has been in band 4 years and is escorted by Thomas Cox and her sister Kimberly Cox. Brandon Cummings. Brandon has played 4 years and is escorted by Penny Cummings. Faith Marie Goins. She has played 4 years and is escorted by Brandon Goins. Kiera Hammers. She has played 4 years and is escorted by Ruth Hammers. Austin Hembry. Austin has played 4 years and is escorted by Sean Hembry. Ethan Mazzell. He has played 4 years and is escorted by Lori Mazzell. Nathan Payne. Nathan has played 4 years and is escorted by Carl Payne. James Riggs. James has played 3 years and is escorted by Danny Riggs. Glad you made it. Destiny Stevens. Hey, buddy. She has played 3 years and is escorted by Harold and Tabitha Stevens. Lauren Van Beber. She has played 4 years and is escorted by Joseph and Lindsay Van Beber. Hunter Wilson. Hunter has played 5 years and is escorted by Kevin and Leslie Wilson. Our last band member and first cheer member, Madeline Johnson, 4 years in band, and Jocelyn Johnson, 4 years in cheer, escorted by Brandon and Erica Johnson. Molly Fields. She has cheered 4 years and is escorted by Kevin and Jennifer Fields. Sophia Fritz. She has cheered 4 years and is escorted by Robert and Bethany Fritz. Jody Longmire. She has cheered 4 years and is escorted by Todd and Stacy Longmire. Madison West. She has cheered 4 years and is escorted by Steve and Kim Reynolds. Lauren Williams and Madison Williams. Lauren has cheered 4 years and is escorted by Mike and Vicki Williams. Madison Williams has cheered 4 years and is escorted by Mike and Melissa Williams. Lainey Woodson. She has cheered 4 years and is escorted by Lee and Kim Woodson. Representing cross country, Leah McCamey. Leah has run 3 years and is escorted by Keith and Emily McCamey. Representing dance, Kenzie Marlowe. She has danced 4 years and is escorted by Jason Heater, Kaylee Dabney, and Dustin Marlowe. Destiny Tucker. She has danced 4 years and is escorted by Chris and Courtney Nelson. Representing golf, Drew Crowley. He has golfed 4 years and is escorted by Stephen and Tanya Crowley. Caleb Dabney. He has golfed 3 years and is escorted by Travis and Amanda Dabney. If you will redirect your attention to our line on the track, Molly Fields, please step forward. Molly has golfed 4 years and was escorted tonight by Kevin and Jennifer Fields. Maddox Richardson. Maddox has golfed 1 year and was unable to attend tonight. Representing soccer, Lauren Asher. Lauren has played 4 years and is escorted by Nathan and April Asher. Cheyenne Davis. Cheyenne has played 4 years and is escorted by Dustin and Kristen Davis. Could we get our line to move down just a little, please? Thank you. Zaylin Ivy. Zaylin has played 4 years and is escorted by Travis Ivy and Shanna Davis. Representing volleyball, Alyssa Brown was unable to be here tonight, but she has played 1 year. Olivia Criswell. She has played 4 years and is escorted by William and Ashley Criswell. Madison Johnson. She has played 4 years and is escorted by Chris and Chanel Johnson. Savannah Jones. She has played 4 years and is escorted by Deborah King and Eric Jones. Marae Owens. She has played 4 years and is escorted by Michael and Alicia Owens. Alexis Potts. She has played 4 years and is escorted by Mike and Ashley Potts. Abby and Maddie Salinas. They have played 4 years and are the nieces of Tony and Holly Claiborne. Ladies and gentlemen, please give all of our senior fall athletes a big round of applause.
Folks, that concludes the 2022 senior night here at Campbell County High School. You're listening to WLAF and the Doyle's Tires Sports Network.
At First National Bank, we put you first with local lending and local decisions. Our First National Bank lenders are a part of the Campbell County community. They not only live and work here, they're involved here. F&B's experienced hometown lenders make the decisions right here with a quick turnaround. Remember us when it comes to local lending and local decisions. Located at 2408 Jacksboro Pike, 423-566-5326. Your family, your future, your bank. First National Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Go Cougars!
Here's to the grown-ups. Your car is now your office, stage, nursery. Shh, sorry. Erie Insurance offers products that lots of other companies don't. That's a big deal, and it's a good deal, too. And with Erie, you get your own independent agent, not a giant corporate call center or some online robot. You meet with a real person, like this.
Give us a call at 562-2112. Check us out on the web at eehill.com or just stop by and see us at 701 West Central Avenue, La Follette.
Erie Insurance.
La Follette Utilities Board continues to be a locally owned public utility that anticipates and meets the community's needs at the lowest achievable rates. The mission of LUB is to provide our customers with reliable, economical, and friendly service in a continuous effort to enhance the quality of life in our community. Caring Neighbors, sponsored by La Follette Utilities, is an emergency assistance fund offering temporary help for paying utility bills. You can be a caring neighbor by donating $1 or $2 each month added to your LUB bill.
Hi, this is Kimberly Burge here at Burge Screen Printing. We work to bring your idea to reality. We specialize in custom screen printing, direct-to-garment full-color printing for all your apparel needs. We also do full-color printing on signs, banners, and much more.
Hey, this is Larry Burge. Stop by and see us today in downtown La Follette at 225 East Central Avenue or call 423-562-3044. 562-3044. Go Cougars!
Can't hear myself.
Welcome back to L. Hope Dossett Stadium, and my name's Les Martin, and here is the color commentator for WLAF football, Mr. Brent Allen. I've always got to just kind of give you that few minutes or few seconds. But anyway.
It's nice for a second, yeah.
Yes. Can you hear yourself?
A little bit.
Okay. Well, he's going to fix that. But anyway, we're here at 2022. Campbell County will take on Oak Ridge, and, of course, if anybody can win this game tonight, it will be Coach Justin Price and Coach Matthew Price. They are the only coaches in Campbell County history that has ever beaten Oak Ridge, hands down, period. No close, no in-betweens.
No ties.
No ties. They are the only ones, and they certainly have the quarterback and the wide receiver duo to do it.
Oh, absolutely. It's a big, big game. Everything is on the line. This game means more than it usually does this time of year for us, and I'm really excited to see what happens.
We certainly have to make sure we win this game, and Campbell County certainly is capable of doing that. Our defense, on the other hand, needs to work just a little bit harder than what they have in the past, and Coach Price and Coach Matthew Price know this.
Oh, absolutely. They've talked about it throughout the season. We've had some poor tackling, some poor angles, and Matt Price talked about it last week, I think, and I'm sure they're working on it. They're going to try to straighten it up.
Folks, we'll return after the break. You're listening to WLAF and the Doyle's Tires Sports Network.
And welcome to Charlie's Pizza. We're world famous and always have been. We appreciate everybody's business. Everybody's like family to us. We appreciate you. Come on down, sis.
Yum. Yeah, it's the after the game place to be. Charlie's Pizza, that is.
I went to Charlie's Pizza as a teenager, and now I take my kids.
You can count on seeing me and Logan and Seth down there after about every game.
My favorite part of Charlie's Pizza is the special.
Yep, same old Charlie's Pizza.
I love Charlie's Pizza. It's very delicious.
The world famous Charlie's Pizza.
You're on the move every day. You're mobile, and so is Community Trust Bank. Now, you've got one-touch access to your accounts. No need to remember or update passwords. Make a deposit with a click, not a pen. No deposit slip and no line. And get that morning cup of joe without the hassle, without the wait. Community Trust Bank is dedicated to making your banking experience secure, fast, and easy. Don't wait. Go mobile with Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
Sick today, seen today, here at Cumberland Gap Medical. Hello, this is APRN Amanda Brown. At Cumberland Gap Medical, we can take care of you and your family. From the toddlers to the seniors, we have one of the area's most affordable cash pay programs. Walk in now to be seen or call for an appointment. 423-201-9799. Cumberland Gap Medical is beside Stoplight 10 on East Central at Cumberland Avenue.
This is Lace to Pearls for Girls in downtown La Follette, and this is Jennifer. We're here to serve. We'd love to be your personal shopper. We have ladies' collection of clothing in here along with little girls' collection. So let us shop for you. Come and see us Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays in downtown La Follette.
This is Skeeter with Doyle's Tire Shop. We've been in the same spot since the 1990s. We continue serving you with the same friendly service and top-notch name brand tires as my dad Doyle did when he first opened up.
Alrighty, fans. By now you know all of the records that fell at Sevier County on Friday night. Devin Jones is the single-season touchdown reception leader and looks to add to it tonight. Landon Hensley, for the second time in his young career, tied the touchdowns in a game record. He also got the yardage in a game record on Friday night. Unfortunately now, for the next little bit, all of that is meaningless, though, as the Wildcats of Oak Ridge come to town. All football championships in East Tennessee tend to run through Oak Ridge. They're a legendary power. The Cougars have beaten them once in 3 decades of play. But tonight we need the upset on a couple of different levels. First off, the Cougars are playing hard and need the big win. A win against Oak Ridge puts us as a 3 seed in the playoffs, but a win against Oak Ridge and a loss by the Beavers of Carnes puts us as a 2 seed and hosting a playoff game. Tonight I need you to pull hard for the Cougars because our postseason destiny is on the line. Fans, I thank you for tuning in tonight, and we'll see you at the ball game.
Whether you're a contractor or you're just handling a project around the house or farm, CNO Metal Sales has the best prices in the tri-state. Metal roofing custom cuts as well as delivery are available from CNO Metal. Be sure and ask us about our lifetime warranty on metal. Matt Klein can handle your big or small jobs from 1 piece of metal to 100. Select from 22 colors. CNO Metal Sales is right behind O'Reilly's Auto Parts in Middlesboro. Just take a left at the first stoplight and CNL is on the right. See or call Matt at 606-248-5744.
This is Matthew Klein, former Cougar number 42. Come see me at CNL Metal.
At Grace Rehab, we work with all ages to get you back to your optimum. We utilize a variety of specialized equipment and exercises that range from physical therapy to speech therapy, and even specialized aquatic classes offered daily.
Grace Rehab is the only one that has a pool. It has really helped all of us that have been coming for quite a while.
They've got a great staff here. They've been a huge help to me. When I leave here, I'm in good shape.
Grace Rehab in La Follette. We want to help you feel your best.
Hello, this is Lisa Caudill from People's Bank of the South. You work all day, you attend after-school activities, and you don't have time to stop by the bank. Sound familiar? Our schedules are just as busy as yours. There aren't enough hours in the day for us at People's Bank of the South either. The answer is online banking, bill pay, and mobile app that allows you to take a picture and deposit a check. Now you can bank 24 hours a day. Check in with People's Bank and simplify your life. People's Bank of the South, member FDIC.
Oak Ridge visiting Campbell tonight, a key region matchup. Jim Freeman along with the head coach of the Cougars, Coach Justin Price. And Coach, back in the day, we would chant Oak Ridge when we did sprints the week we played Oak Ridge. Anything special for the Cougars getting ready for tonight's game?
No, nothing like that. But obviously, it's a big game for us, and we know that. And a lot, just a lot of playoff implications. It's senior night. You're playing Oak Ridge, so it's going to be a special night up here.
Well, I think there are a couple of scenarios that could play out tonight. One, Cougars winning. Two, Carnes losing. Those combinations could help you move up in the standings heading into the postseason, but I know that's not really on your mind right now. You're focusing totally on Oak Ridge.
Yeah, and it's Oak Ridge, and they're a really talented football team. They're well coached. They have a new coach this season, so you can tell. Usually when you have new coaches, sometimes it takes a few weeks into the season before everybody's on the same page and understanding what the expectations are. And and they had a tough schedule. I mean, if you look at their overall record, you'd kind of think what's going on. But when you look at who they've played and who they've been beaten by, you kind of understand it. But so we know we definitely are going to be challenged.
Your team appears to be, at least to me, peaking, maybe more so offensively at this stage of the season. Are you seeing it that way?
Yeah, no doubt. And I think a lot of that's having, Hensley just continue to play at just, the level he's playing at has been phenomenal. And, being a sophomore quarterback, really outside the first game, he's not really played like a sophomore, and a lot of that's attributed to how well our receivers are playing. Our receivers, each one of them they all complement each other so well. They each have a strength that we can take advantage of, and then Hensley just continues to get more comfortable with them, and you're able to see that last Friday, and then obviously the offensive line's blocking well, and so I feel like offensively we're playing with a lot of confidence, and I think that's important. You want to play like that all the time, but especially this time of year. And defensively, at times we've not played well. I think statistically, when you look at us, it's not been good many times. But when you go back and you look at the season for us, the key stops that our defense has been huge. And in the end, it's all about having one more point than the other team on the scoreboard. And when you think back to some of the stops that we've made in the fourth quarter, the defense a lot of times have been the one. Has been the side of the football that's kind of secured the win for us.
37 touchdown passes this season for Landon Hensley. We talked, I guess, maybe week 1 or week 2 about the improvement of the offensive line. That probably's been one of the keys, obviously, the way that line has improved. But what can you say about 37 touchdown passes through 9 games, 14 in 2 games?
Yeah, Landon's he's a phenomenal player. He comes every day to get better, and you can kind of see that he learns from his mistakes so well. He's one that he handles adversity well, and he grows from it. But I think sometimes that's even harder is how do you handle success? And you've seen Landon, the way he's handled just the success that he's had. It's been awesome just to see even the way he comes on Monday. He's still eager to get better, and he'll talk about different plays and talk about different throws at practice or whatever it is. Just always trying to find what can I do to be more consistent. What can I do to be better? And and he knows that he's only as good as the people around him at the quarterback. Now, a quarterback gets a lot of the publicity and a lot of the praise, but can also get a lot of the blame. And he's handled it both well. And it's just been fun to watch the connection between him and the receivers this season.
What about his leadership skills? Obviously his talent on the field, but I think those leadership skills are maybe coming to the forefront as well. And he's only a sophomore. Yeah,
he's got the quiet confidence about him, and I think that's what you don't hear him say a whole lot. If we score a touchdown or if he throws an interception, a lot of times if you look at his body language, you can't really tell which one just happened. And but I think it's important when you are kind of the natural leader of really not just the team, the program. When you're the starting quarterback, it carries that type of weight. And, I think his demeanor, his body language is what is so, what people gravitate towards. And the reason I think he's just naturally a natural leader for our team.
Oak Ridge tonight brings certainly a good amount of team speed. How do you compare the team speeds between your team and Oak Ridge?
Obviously, their running backs are very talented, and then they have a couple of receivers that are very talented. And so it's, what you have to do when you have speed, it's just all about technique, being where you're supposed to, especially on the defensive side of the ball. And so we'll make sure that we try to put our players in position where they can have leverage and force people to, either forcing it back in or force it to the sideline, whenever it is you have to do. So it's definitely going to be a challenge, but it'll be one that I think that we're going to be ready for.
What will your defense, again, talking about being in position, that's a key certainly for your defense, but what else where your defense is concerned it will be facing tonight?
Well, Oak Ridge has a little bit of option element to their offense. So, that's one thing. It's just assignment football. You got to have a quarterback player, got to have a pitch player, and so I think that's going to be important that we're sticking to those assignments when it comes to option football. At the same time, their quarterback doesn't run a bunch, so that kind of helps you a little bit. But at the same time, with it being an option style of offense, that he has the ability to run. So it's it's going to be a challenge to play disciplined football and then maintain leverage and then come into balance on tackles. And I think that's going to be key. And I think defensively, one thing that we need to try to do is create negative plays for Oak Ridge. Force them into some throwing situations or some 3rd and longs and 2nd and longs and try to force them to do some things they don't want to do. And and I think you can do that by creating negative plays.
Scoring more points than Oak Ridge. You've put up a lot of points this season. You've just basically outscored a lot of people. Is that going to be the case you think you can do tonight?
Well, I think offensively we need to continue to attack and stretch the ball, vertically and horizontally as much as we can, and because that's the strength. That's kind of what we've become. It's our identity, and we've got receivers that can do all those things, and a quarterback that can throw it, and lines that protect. And so we're going to continue to capitalize on our strengths offensively and whatever that is. And a lot of times it depends what look are you getting. If it's one look that gives us the short passes, we're pretty good at that. If they're trying to take away those, we've become really good at throwing the ball down the field. So, I think the key for us is just that execution level being very high. Obviously.
Welcome back to El Hope Dossett Stadium. We had to cut the interview short with Coach Price so you can see this wonderful run-through from the far side of the field to this near side. It's your Campbell County Cougars, your 2022 Campbell County Cougars. They're 5-4 and 2-2 in the district. Campbell County has a very good shot to beat Oak Ridge. I'm not going to say upset because I think they can beat them straight out. I think Campbell County is a much better squad than what Oak Ridge is. Also, I think that Oak Ridge has never seen a prolific offense like they're going to see tonight. It's one of those situations where the sophomore quarterback can burn those defensive backs and over the middle, over the head of the linebackers, and I believe it can happen. I told Coach Price just as he went up the stairs, I said, Coach, let's go get number 2. Let's go get number 2. He said, let's do this. So I'll bring in my broadcast partner, Mr. Brent Allen. Brent, kind of get you fired up, don't it?
It's got me fired up. I love those big fiery entrances like that, and it kind of matches the offense that we've been having this past season. A lot of big offense, a lot of big plays, a lot of explosive plays.
Well, Landon Hensley, if you did not know his class, you would think he's a senior quarterback.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Also, with his senior wide receivers, Peyton Ferguson, Eli Miller, Ethan Miller, Mason Shanks, and not to mention the record-setting Devin Jones.
Yeah, I expect them. I expect them all to contribute tonight, and I look forward to seeing if Devin Jones can get that record all by himself, or at least add to it. I don't know if he's past it or if he's just at the record. Do you recall?
He is 2 past it.
Okay, well, let's get 2 more.
All right, it looks like a lot of seniors will be the captains for tonight for Campbell County. For Oak Ridge, we will get you some numbers here momentarily, but this is going to be the tail of the toss. We've got Jay Hunley for Oak Ridge. We have got Elijah Israel for Oak Ridge. And we have Brian Kelly for Oak Ridge. And we've got several for Campbell County High School. So Landon Hensley, along with Lester and Devin Jones, will lead these captains out on the field here in just a moment.
That's Blake Roberts.
Blake Roberts is out there as well. And you know what? I'm going to tell you something. That kid's an unsung hero.
Oh, yeah.
Because when he played, I believe it was one of those situations he set the tempo for the game. regardless whether he was on offense or whether he was on defense.
I agree, and I mean, a lot of people would call him like a spark plug. He's one of the guys that just got things going, got people fired up, came up with big plays all the time, getting in the backfield or grabbing fumbles. He was just always very active, and it's a big loss for us this year.
It was an early loss.
Yeah.
It was in the first couple of games, and it was one of those situations to where I couldn't imagine where this team would be right now if he hadn't got hurt.
Yeah, I honestly believe that we probably could have pulled out a couple of more wins just having him healthy.
In my mind, as you was talking, I was thinking we were at least 2 games better than what we are now.
Yep, I agree. He's a big factor.
Absolutely, huge factor. But Campbell County's leading out. As you can see, all the seniors going out on the field, and the captains for Campbell County. As we know, always, Coach Price, when he wins the toss, likes the football.
That he does. Let's see what the coin has in store for us tonight.
It's a situation to where Campbell County have scored 90% of the time when they have received the ball this year.
They've had really good first possession, and that's a big way to set the tone.
Folks, I want you to make sure you stay tuned, as we are going to have a huge game here tonight, as Gary Kennedy, the referee, is giving instructions, and now will point to Oak Ridge, and it looks like Oak Ridge may have won the toss.
Yeah.
And they're going to receive. Campbell County will be on defense first. Let me give you that lineup while we're waiting for the teams to take the field. For defense, the inside linebackers is Will Lester and Dorton.
I believe. It just depends on who they plug in.
Caleb Muncie is one. Blake Roberts was an outside linebacker until he got injured. Ethan Johnson plays that a lot.
Yeah, I think Cowan was out there as well.
Keegan Cowan also. They've also filled in with Jamal Wright as well as Noah Smith.
Oh, yeah.
The nose guard is Storm Webb. Defensive ends is Ethan Johnson and Mikey Albright. The corners is Devin Jones and Ethan Miller. The safeties are Mason Shanks and Peyton Ferguson. For Oak Ridge, I do not have a starting lineup, but we will make it without it just fine. So Campbell County will kick off first. Eli Austin will kick off from his left. It will be your left side of the radio or your left side of the television, of course, from his own 40-yard line. We've got 2 guys back deep for Oak Ridge. We'll get you a name here momentarily, as my spotter is telling me it's Rembert, and as well, number 34, Riker Arms. So Arms and Rembert is back deep for Oak Ridge. They're standing at the 15-yard line. High end over end, comes down at the 40. To the 45, gets hit there and is finally tackled at the 44, Wesley, where they're going to mark the football. They're going to mark the football at the 45-yard line, as Timmy Gibson made the tackle for Campbell County.
And nice job wrapping up his feet. That was good to see.
So it's going to be first down and 10, Oak Ridge, traveling from our right to our left. Now, since the Oak Ridge band is playing, I believe that our band should play as well.
I agree. That should just be standard.
We tried that at Powell, and they came up in the press box and announced that we couldn't play the band during the plays of the game, which is not true. Shotgun formation. I believe that is number 12, Stansberry, at shotgun formation, gets the snap, pitches it to the far side. He's hitting the wall, forced back on the inside, and he's going to be tackled, pickup of 2 yards. And Mikey Albright makes the tackle. And it looks like it's going to be Pierce Davis, number 10, or is that 16, Junior Adams, that quarterback?
That's 14.
14, I'm sorry. That's Garza. Shotgun formation. Garza standing back in the shotgun, 2 receivers near side, 1 H-back on the right side of the line. Calling out the signals, now gives some directions to the wideout. Here's the snap. It's going to be handoff up the middle to the 50, gets hit there immediately.
Nice job.
Good job, stood him up, waited for help as Gavin Owens made sure he went nowhere. So that's going to be a pickup of 3, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 4 for Oak Ridge. Oak Ridge looks like they're going to be okay to run the ball, as the running back is Dozer. Dozer is the running back. Garza is the quarterback. Single receiver to this wide outside is Rogers. 2 receivers to the far side. Hundley is one of those. Calling out the signals. Here's the snap. Hand off to Dozer one more time. Dozer to this near side. Breaks the tackle. Down to the 35. Down to the 25. Down to the 15. And is being run out of bounds there. I don't know how the referee can get there and mark him where he's supposed to be marked at, since he's 40 yards behind the play. Mason Shanks in on the tackle for Campbell County. So it's going to be 1st down and goal for Oak Ridge, as he broke that all the way down this near sideline. No hill for a climber for the defense. They're getting their sea legs underneath them right now. Shotgun formation once again. Dozer to the right. Garza hands off to Dozer. Dozer to this near side over the end zone line. Touchdown Oak Ridge. Didn't take him long. 4 runs into the end zone, but that's okay. We can make some adjustments.
Oh yeah, we've seen one play go 70 yards. So
it's one of those things we can strike back extremely quick.
Yeah.
It looks like in the ball game is Hayward, number 13, as now the referee, Gary Kennedy, is going to stop the clock and come to this near sideline. So we're going to find out what's going on here, as the game clock operator is down on the field, and they're looking at the game clock controller, and I'm not for sure exactly what's going on, as there's 9 minutes and 1 second left to go in this first quarter.
Aren't they 12-minute quarters?
They are 12-minute quarters, and that's what I was fixing to say. I just don't know if there's that much time that has ran off.
No way. I mean, even running the ball, it seems like it wouldn't be that much.
So now they're looking at the clock issue, and they're going to reset it, I'm assuming, to 9:32, looks like to me. As in the ball game is Dozer, at quarterback is Hayward, number 13. Now he will switch. They'll come back in. They'll kick the extra point, as Wilson is the place kicker. He will kick the extra point from the 10. It's going to be up. It's going to be good to score. Oak Ridge 7, Campbell County 0. You're listening to WLAF and the Dole's Tire Sports Network.
There are 2 types of hot water heaters, thankless and tankless. The thankless kind work like this.
I'm throwing in a load of laundry.
Hold off on that. I'm hopping in the shower.
Rinnai tankless water heaters work this way.
I'm throwing in a load of laundry.
No problem.
You get an endless supply of hot water even for multiple tasks at the same time.
With the natural gas water heater from PCUD, you get hot water twice as fast as same size electric and for about half the cost. Chop down your hot water energy cost hundreds of dollars a year with PCUD in La Follette or Rocky Top.
Rinnai tankless water heaters, the hot way to heat water.
Welcome back to El Hope Dossett Stadium. My name is Les Martin, along with Brent Allen. Folks, if you're out of shape, wintertime, let's face it, you go in, you sit down on the couch, you watch TV, you eat some Twinkies and some other things that's really not real good for you.
Yeah, because it's dark at 5 o'clock. So.
Sure, absolutely. But get up off the couch, go down and see Isaac at Isaac's training room. Isaac's 24/7 gym is where you need to be. In to kick off will be Wilson. He will be kicking off from his own 40-yard line. Back deep, looks like it may be Peyton Ferguson, Devin Jones. We'll get a confirmation on that. It's going to be an onside kick and covered up immediately. And did they get the football? Let's see who got the football. They're saying that Oak Ridge got it, but I think Campbell County fell on it. We'll wait and see.
That's Campbell County.
Campbell County's football. So Campbell County came up with the onside kick. We've seen several teams. We have seen several teams do that this year.
Yeah, it's been unusual. It's happened a lot more than usual. I believe that was Owens deep, by the way, with Ferguson.
Okay. Now let's see what's going on here. As it looks like the defense is coming back on the field for Campbell County, so apparently Oak Ridge had recovered the football.
Boy, I tell you, how does that happen?
I'm thinking if you recover the football and you're on the ground, you get hit. Even if you don't get hit, you're down.
Right, absolutely.
So I don't know. Shotgun formation for Garza. Dozier to this near side. 3 receivers to this near side. Single receiver to the far side for Oak Ridge. The ball is at the 48-yard line of Campbell County. Calling out the signals. Here's the snap. It's a high snap. Passes away. Passes out into the flat up to the 45, to the 40, all the way up. And is tackled there at the 31-yard line. And in on the tackle was Mason Shanks. There's a penalty flag on the play, laying back all the way at the 39-yard line as it's going to be holding against Oak Ridge. And what I don't understand is why the chain crew wants to hurry up and run down when they're supposed to stay still, especially if there's a penalty flag on the play.
I agree. Somebody needs to straighten them out.
Absolutely. It moves the football back to the 49-yard line, so it's going to be a 1st down and 11 for Oak Ridge. Campbell County needs to make some adjustments on defense. They will. Coach Matt Price will have them ready. They're getting their sea legs, like I said earlier.
That's right.
I mean, this is heavy body blows. Is in the backfield now is Hundley. Shotgun formation for Garza. Garza takes the snap, looking, pass is out in the flat, is forced out of bounds there. Nope, he's down the sideline. Down to the 15, down to the 10, breaks it back on the inside. And he's going to be into the touchdown for Oak Ridge. So it's touchdown Oak Ridge. It was a pass in the flat. Looks like he stepped out of bounds, but we have no help on this near side.
Yeah, and I'm thinking the coaches would be losing their mind if he did. You know, I'm sure they were watching.
Sure.
Just, again, here we go. We'll see. You know, we're going to have to get ourselves in a hole here.
Early in the hole, but that's all right. We'll come back out of it. Oak Ridge got the ball first. We'll get the ball at the start of the 3rd quarter as Wilsonville will be back in to kick the extra point for Oak Ridge. There is 8:54 left to go in this 1st quarter. The score is 13-0 Oak Ridge. Here's the snap. Good snap. Kick is up. Kick looks like it's good from here. It is. The score, Oak Ridge 14, Campbell County 0. You're listening to WLAF and the Doyle's Tire Sports Network.
Quality and Clayton go hand in hand. That's quality constructed homes from Clayton Homes. The staff at Clayton Homes, located right here at home in Campbell County at Jacksboro, is ready to help you through all the steps of home ownership, from selecting the home that's just right for you to putting the keys in your hand. Since 1956, Clayton Homes has been making dreams come true. See the home folks about your new dream home from Clayton Homes, 110 North Street near Jacksboro Middle School. Call or just come on by. BP is back.
Welcome back to El Hope Dossett Stadium. My name's Les Martin along with Brent Allen, and all of a sudden, this crowd at Campbell County High School's a little somber.
Yep. Well, I mean, you come out with all those fireworks, and then Oak Ridge starts out with the fireworks, you know, with the football. So it's got everybody a little concerned at the moment.
You know that we've had this done quite several times this year, but that's okay. Coach Price and Coach Matthew Price and all the other coaches will adjust at halftime, if not before.
Yeah, they
if
better
not
hurry.
before. Here's the kick. It's going to be a high end-over-end kick. It's going to come down at the 3, to the 5, to the 10, to the 15. Gets hit there and is tackled there at the 16-yard line. In on the tackle is Porter for Oak Ridge. So Campbell County now has the football for the first time at the 8-minute and 47-second mark. I'm not concerned about this offense, nor am I concerned about the Campbell County defense. I mean, let's face it. If it wasn't for the onside kick, Campbell County goes down and probably puts points on the board as they have all year. Shotgun formation for Landon Hensley. 2 receivers to the near side, 3 receivers to the far side. Calling out the signals, now looks to the sideline, will get the play in. There is 7 seconds on the play clock, and they're ready to go. Calling out the signals, here's the snap. Looks, passes away, pass is complete to the 35, to the 40, all the way up to the 45. Mason Shanks. Mason Shanks on the pass catch from Hensley and Mitchell on the tackle for Oak Ridge. That's going to be Hensley's tire, 1st down. I better get my live reads in my hand, get ready. Quickly back to the line of scrimmage is your Campbell County Cougars. 4 receivers to the far side. 4 receivers to the far side. No penalty flag on the play, as the offensive lineman will now look, as well as all the skilled players as well. So now here we go. Shotgun formation for Hensley. Here's the snap, looking, passes away, passes off the fingertips of, looks like it may have been Jones.
Yes.
As he looked like he was just kind of stopping and then reaching out for it instead of running to the ball.
Yeah, that's what it appeared to be to me as well.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 10. The ball spotted at the 46-yard line of Campbell County on this near hash. 8:04 left to go in the first quarter. The score is Oak Ridge 14, Campbell County 0. Campbell County Landon Hensley has 37 touchdowns and 11 interceptions. Here's the snap, looking, pass is bited at the line, knocked down, as the offensive line is going to have to kind of give him some pushback to give him time. I mean, he was only there maybe a second and a half, 2 seconds, and he was throwing the ball.
Yeah, and they're only rushing 3. They had a delayed blitz on there, but the delayed blitz had nothing to do with it. The 3 down linemen pushed him back into it.
3rd and 10 for Campbell County, traveling from our left to our right. The score is 14-0 Oak Ridge. Oak Ridge can be beat, I promise you, folks. They will be beat here tonight. I know you think I'm talking crazy. Shotgun formation for Hensley. Here's the snap, rolls to the far side, feeling some pressure, picks up a block there, looks downfield. He's going to pass the football up to the 40, up to the 50-yard line, to the 49-yard line. It's going to be 4th down and 6 yards to go for a first down, as that was close.
Yeah, that was Shanks. Just a nice little, backyard football thing there. He really didn't have anything to do or anywhere to go, and Shanks got open there, and he did a little jump pass.
4 receivers to this near side, single receiver to the far side. It's going to be 4th down and 5. Campbell County is going to go for it. It appears to be 7:23 and counting down in this first quarter. Oak Ridge 14, Campbell County 0. Calling out the signals is Hensley, looking at the defense, waiting to see what they do. Here's the snap, passes away, passes complete to Shanks, all the way up beyond the line of scrimmage, beyond the first down marker, and it's going to be tackled at the 44-yard line. Let's see if this will be enough for a first down. By my eyesight, I've got Cougar eyes. Looks good from here.
Yeah, it's going to be real close.
It's going to be probably a spot, and they're going to say first down. What I tell you, these Cougar eyes is good.
We'll take it.
That's a Hensley's Tire first down, folks, with 2 locations to serve you. 1 in Huntsville, 1 in Campbell County here in LaFollette.
Another clutch catch by Mason Shanks.
Absolutely. He's a possession receiver.
Yep.
Always has been. Shotgun formation. We've got Will Lester in the backfield. Single receiver to this near side. 3 receivers to the far side. Calling out the signals is Hensley. Sends Lester in motion. Passes away. Passes up to the 40. And up to the 39-yard line. And that's going to be a pickup of 5 as Mitchell in on the tackle for Oak Ridge.
That was Shanks again. He's been busy tonight. And a couple of plays ago, he got up kind of holding his ribs. Kind of keep an eye on that.
He's tough, though.
He is tough.
He's a tough character. 3 receivers near side, single receiver to the far side. Shotgun formation, Lester in the backfield. It is 6:06 left to go in this first quarter. The score is Oak Ridge 14, Campbell County 0. Lester will now move to the left of Hensley. Here's the snap.
Big blitz.
Here comes the blitz, passes away. It's off the fingertips of Lester, falls incomplete. They had the right play call on.
Absolutely, yeah.
But just couldn't execute it to perfection as normally they do.
Yep, I agree. That's a tough. You want that one back. I mean, that was that would have been a really pretty play for Will Lester to pick up some big yards.
3rd down and 6 yards to go for a first down. The ball is spotted at the 40-yard line of Oak Ridge. We've got 4 wideouts to this near side for Campbell County. Single receiver to the far side. Looks like Lester is the outside receiver to this near side. And Mr. Miller is all the way over to the other side. Here's the snap, going to be quarterback draw up to the 35, down to the 32-yard line. Looks like it's going to be another Hensley's Tire first down as Knowles made the tackle. I thought that was an I instead of 2
Yeah,
L's.
that's what I thought it was too. That was a good call, good play call.
Quickly back to the line of scrimmage is your Cougars. 4 receivers once again to this near side, single receiver to the far side. And now it's getting the play call in. There's 19 seconds on the play clock, and there's 5:16 and counting down. Here's the snap, rolling to this near side is Hensley. Looking, sets up, passes away. It's going to be complete. Shanks is punishing the would-be tacklers.
Yeah, he got rocked pretty well on his first catch, and I think he's starting to pay him back a little now. Actually, it was on defense where he got hit really hard, but yeah, he's definitely giving it back now.
It's 2nd down and 6 for Campbell County. The ball is spotted at the 33-yard line of the Oak Ridge Wildcats. Hensley quickly back to the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers near side, 3 receivers to the far side. As that number 47 is getting closer and closer every time to jump off sides. So now they're going to get the play in. There's 5:04 left to go in this first quarter. Here's the snap, looking good. Passes away. It's there. What a back shoulder pass and what a catch. That is awesome. That was Ferguson. Jones, I'm sorry. 8 and 9. Wow. Another first down, a Hensley's Tire first down.
Just remember that Ferguson's got those blue gloves on.
That may help me. Shotgun formation quickly. Lester in the backfield. Single receiver far side. 3 receivers to this near side. It doesn't look like the defense for Oak Ridge has been able to slow Hensley down.
They got some good pressure on him a couple times. Hopefully we can straighten that out.
Here's the snap, rolling to the far side, breaks it back to the inside. It's going to get hit right away, and it's going to be tackled inside the 10-yard line, down about the 9. And that's going to bring up a 2nd down as Pickens makes the tackle. We are in the McDowell Real Estate red zone, folks. McDowell Real Estate red zone. The McDowell Real Estate is ready to help you with all your real estate needs. Quickly back to the line of scrimmage is Campbell County Cougars. 3 receivers near side, 2 receivers to the far side. 3:55 and counting down in the first quarter. The score 14-0 Oak Ridge. Here comes some pressure right up the middle. Feels some pressure, passes away. It's going to be incomplete. Gary Kennedy says it's incomplete as it was going forward.
It was, but the speed at which they came through the line is concerning, to say the least.
Well, they had a big blitz on.
They did. That 47 that you were talking about before, he was the one that actually picked up the ball. He's 6'4", 230. He's no nothing to laugh about. You know, he's a good-sized kid. Probably tough to handle.
I'm sure. The offensive line, if nothing else, take their legs out.
Yeah, something.
It's on the line of scrimmage. You can do it on the line of scrimmage. Once it's on the line of scrimmage.
Right.
Shotgun formation for Hensley. 3 receivers near side, 2 receivers to the far side. But, of course, Coach Price and the offensive line coach always tells them to keep your feet.
That's right. Stay on your feet.
Shotgun formation for Hensley. It's 3rd down, and here's the pass. It's going to be incomplete. Intended for
Shanks.
Mason Shanks. He's got the white gloves on, does he not?
He does.
It's going to be 4th down. The ball spotted at the 9-yard line. And it's going to be 4th and goal.
Jones has white gloves on as well, so just didn't want you to get
that doesn't help me a bit, Brent.
Well, look at all that hair hanging out from behind Shanks' helmet.
Well, I'm old. I don't have really good eyesight from this distance.
I understand. Nor do I.
You're using binoculars. It's going to be 4th down and goal for Campbell County. Shotgun formation. Here's the snap. Looking, passes away. Pass is going to be off the fingertips. Falls incomplete. Turnover on downs as Hensley was hit at the last second. But the ball was released in plenty enough time, but just falls incomplete. So it's going to bring up a 1st and 10 for Oak Ridge at the 9-yard line. So now the defense really has to stiffen here.
I agree.
We've got to get a stop, and 3 downs or 3 or 4 downs. We can't let them drive the field.
I agree with that. I don't like the amount of times that Hensley's been hit either. That's something we've got to look at.
In comes the Oak Ridge Wildcats with 7 seconds on the play clock and counting down. Looks like they're going to run a wing T type offense over the 10 up to the 13-yard line. Is Dozier. That's going to bring up a 2nd down and 5 for Oak Ridge. In on the tackle was Ethan Johnson. 2nd down and 5 for Oak Ridge. 3:14 left to go in this first quarter. The score, Oak Ridge 14, Campbell County 0. Back into the full house backfield once again in motion. Now it's going to be a pitch to this near side as there's some blockers got loose. He breaks it back to the inside and it's finally Dozier. Dozier is finally brought down at the 20-yard line as Shanks makes the tackle. Shanks has made his name known here early in this football game.
He's going to be sore tomorrow.
So now it's going to be a 1st down and 10 for Oak Ridge, traveling from our right to our left. Garza has the troops. It's going to be, again, a full house backfield. Under center is Garza. He's going to be a pass. Pass is away. And the pass is over the head of the would-be receiver. And we'll tell you who that receiver is in just a moment, as if we can get a number, but it's not that important anyway. So it's going to be Cummins.
Number 9.
Number 9, Cummins, falls incomplete. It was to bring up a 2nd and 10.
He was open, it just the ball was overthrown.
Quickly under center once again, handoff to Dozier. Dozier to the far side. He goes nowhere. He goes nowhere, folks. He's going to be tackled at the 30-yard line. It's going to be a pickup of 1. It's going to be 3rd and 9 as Storm Webb makes the tackle for your Cougars. Now they're going to take the full house backfield lineup out and bring in the spread offense. Shotgun formation for Garza. Dozier in the backfield will now shift over to the slot receiver. Nope, that's Hundley, and Dozier's in the backfield. We got a single receiver near side, 3 receivers to the far side. Shotgun formation. Dozier will now shift to the right of Garza. Here's the snap. Pass is away. Pass is going to be complete. He's going to be enough for a 1st down. Ethan Miller in on the tackle. Tight formation is what we need. He caught the football and picked up 7 yards, enough for a 1st down. So it's going to be 1st down and 10 for Oak Ridge. They're going to leave the spread offense in as they'll have 3 receivers to this near side. Cummins, Rogers, and Hundley. Single receiver to the far side as Garza will back up. And now Dozier will slide to his right. Here's the snap. Rose to this near side looking. Passes away. Complete to Dozier. Dozier, that should have been a holding call.
Mm-hmm. There it
and
goes.
There's the flag finally, as he's finally run out of bounds by, is that Shanks again?
Yep.
Mason Shanks runs him out of bounds, but our Campbell County Cougar got all but undressed.
Yeah, I saw it as it began. It just continued on. I was wondering if they're going to call it.
It's going to be a holding penalty. It looks like it's a little further downfield than what I would have thought it would have been. It looked like it was further upfield, to be honest with you, but maybe that's just me. That's going to be a 10-yard penalty. That's going to back them up to the 46-yard line of Campbell County, but it's still enough for a 1st down.
Yeah.
You know, back in the day, if you got a holding penalty, it went back to the line of scrimmage and 10 yards back from that.
Exactly.
Of course, I'm old. 3 receivers to the near side. Rogers, Cummings, and Hundley. Garza calls out the signals. Dozier to his right. Looking over to the sideline to get the play. Has the place, calling it, steps up to the line, backs back out. In motion is Hundley. Here's the snap. It's going to be handoff to Dozier. Dozier up the middle as we're waiting for him to attack us instead of us attacking them, as Jamal Wright in on the tackle. We've got to go attack on defense.
I agree.
So it's going to be a pickup of 6. It will be 2nd down and 4 for Oak Ridge. 3 receivers once again to this near side. Single receiver far side. Calling out the signals. Now we'll turn and look to the sideline. There's 16 seconds on this play clock and counting down. 31 seconds on this first quarter. Here's the snap. Garza's waiting on snap. Here's the snap. It's going to be a pass. Pass is away across the middle. What
nice.
A play by Miller.
Yeah.
What a play by Miller. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 4. That's an awesome play. He got his hand in there.
He sure did. And looked like he could almost get a hold of it, but I'll take that all day. A good pass breakups. Nice to see.
So it's going to be 3rd and 4 for Oak Ridge. There's 16 seconds left to go in this first quarter. The score, Oak Ridge 14, Campbell County 0. Garza, shotgun formation, steps up to the line of scrimmage. Now we'll move Dozier to the left. Here's the snap. Hand off to Dozier once again over the far side of the line. Gets enough for a 1st down and being run out of bounds there at the 33-yard line as Ferguson in on the tackle, but not before it's another 1st down for Oak Ridge.
Tough runner. He's short, very low center of gravity, big, strong legs, runs hard. Both of those guys, 22 and 7, run tough.
Shotgun formation once again. Hundley in the backfield, or appears to be that's going to be in the backfield. And that's the end of the first quarter. The score, Oak Ridge 14, Campbell County 0. You're listening to WLAF and Little Tires Sports Network.
BP is back. Rice Oil has brought back BP to Big O's Get and Go and Cumberland Crossing BP. BP provides the energy that keeps Campbell County and America moving and helps drive the U.S. economy. Amoco is back on the road. That's right, Amoco is back to bring you the quality fuel America has trusted for more than 100 years. Find Amoco right now at West End Amoco. Amoco, backed by the longest standing fuels guarantee in the nation. BP and Amoco from Rice Oil, La Follette.
We specialize in quality metal roofing and quality shingles, and of course, all at reasonable prices. We're your locally owned roofing company. We're Valley Roofing. We're located right here in La Follette in the old Woodson Shopping Center. You select the roof and we'll install it. Here at Valley Roofing, we're insured and bring more than 25 years of experience to your job site. Whether you live right here in town or in the surrounding community, we'll be there. We're Valley Roofing, 423-566-6561.
Welcome back to El Hope Dossett Stadium. My name is Les Martin along with Brent Allen. The score, Oak Ridge 14, Campbell County 0. We're starting the second quarter. Oak Ridge has the football at the 32-yard line of Campbell County. Here's the snap, and it looks like it may be a false start. We're going to find out for sure as Gary Kennedy will give us a dead ball false start. That's going to back him up 5 yards, so it's going to be 1st down and 15. I thought the young man leaned a little quick.
He did. I'm glad somebody caught it.
It will move the football back to the 37-yard line of Campbell County. We've got Garza in there at quarterback, Hundley in the backfield. We've got Williams to this near side. We've got Sharp to the far side, and Rembert calling out the signals. Now here's the snap, going to roll to the far side, and he hits in the backfield, loses that tackle, and he finally is tackled after about 3 or 4 hits.
Yeah, finally Lester wrapped him up, but he was kind of getting drug, and Jamal Wright came in and cleaned it up.
So now it's going to be a 2nd down and 13. Make it 14 for Oak Ridge. 2 receivers to this near side. They're stacked. One on top of the other on this near side. Hundley in the backfield. I haven't seen Dozier. 2 receivers on the far side. One lined up on the line of scrimmage. One behind, directly behind. Here's the snap, good snap, hand off to Hundley. Hundley to this near side, breaks it back to the inside, and is finally going to be tackled there by Will Lester.
Yep.
Is this going to bring up a third down and long. Make it 9. Third down and 9 for Oak Ridge.
Muncie got blatantly held on that one. I hope they'll keep an eye on that.
So now it's going to be 3rd and 9 for Oak Ridge at 10:44 in this second quarter. The score, Oak Ridge 14, Campbell County 0. We're not out of it by no means, I promise you folks. You just keep the dial right where it's at, continue to listen, and you're going to be shocked. Here's the snap, rolls to the far side. It's Garza looking back to this near side, passes away.
Boom!
Yes! What a hit. Who was that?
Right.
Jamal Wright, and he goes nowhere on Hundley. That's got to be one of those Jacksboro Body Shop collisions.
That was huge.
And it's going to bring up a 4th down and 10. Will they go for it, or will they kick the extra point? Kick the field goal. I'm assuming they're going to go for it, as they will. They'll keep the offense on the field. So it's going to be 4th down and 10. 4th and 10 for Oak Ridge. Hundley in the backfield. 2 receivers near side. 2 receivers far side. Calling out the signals is Garza. Here's the snap. He's going to drop straight back. He's going to try to run for it, but he goes nowhere. Nowhere. Turnover on downs. That's what Campbell County needed. Turnover on downs, and the defense stepped up.
Yeah, and Wright again ignited that play. He had him around the feet and didn't quite get him down, but Muncie looked like was there to finish him off.
That was a Jacksboro Body Shop collision by Jamal Wright on both of those plays.
Yeah, the first one definitely was.
Sure.
Was a big one.
This fourth down was a big one.
It was, but he attacked, and that's what we were talking about. He knew where he was going and got there in a hurry, and that's what we need to see more of.
First down, Campbell County. That's a Jacksboro Body Shop collision, folks. Jacksboro Body Shop was founded in 1960 by former Jacksboro Eagle football star, the late Harry Burden. When you have a collision, call on Jacksboro Body Shop, Avery or Don. Here's the snap, passes away. Passes complete to Ferguson. Ferguson up the sideline to the 40.
Boom, what a hit.
And he gets hit and knocked down out of bounds. But how close is he going to be to a first down? I think he's going to be on the mark or right at the mark. It's going to be first down Campbell County as Davis was in on the tackle. But Campbell County has come out in the offensive side with a bounce in their step.
Yeah, Ferguson laid the boom on that one.
Yes, he did. Shotgun formation once again. Do we have Owens in the backfield? Single receiver near side, 3 receiver far side.
Mm-hmm.
And Gavin Owens is in the backfield. Calling out the signal. Gavin Owens in motion. Steps up, passes away. It's going to be falling incomplete as Hensley has a lot of pressure on him. He stepped up into the pocket but short-armed it because he couldn't step through the pass.
Absolutely.
So it's going to be second down and 10. The ball spotted at the 43-yard line of Campbell County. Empty backfield, 4 receivers to the far side, single receiver to this near side. It looks like we've got one-on-one for Miller. Is Miller on this near side, lined up with Rogers.
They're showing blitz.
Here they show blitz once again. Here's the pass. Pass is away. It's
over
the head of one of the would-be receivers, intercepted, and is finally tackled. There's a penalty flag on the play. As now, let's see what the penalty flag will be. That was an interception. And let's see what this call will be by the referee. The flag is laying at the 48-yard line of the Wildcats, Oak Ridge. It's going to be block in the back against Oak Ridge. That's going to back them up 10 yards, and it's going to be first down and 10 for Oak Ridge. Boy, he would love to have that one back.
You ain't kidding.
He was there, too. But the pressure, they're blitzing on an all-out blitz.
Yeah, they brought the house.
And when you don't have anybody in the backfield, it's kind of hard to pick up at least one individual.
Exactly.
So now it's going to be first down and 10 for Oak Ridge, traveling from our left to our right. Shotgun formation, 2 running backs in the backfield. There's a penalty flag once again. It may be false start against Oak Ridge. Nope, offsides. Well, offsides against Oak Ridge. So that backs them up. One player lined up offsides is the only thing I can think of.
That must be it.
Instead of an illegal procedure or false start, it was offside. So it's going to be 1st down and 15. 1st and 15. Looks like we've got Rembert in the backfield. Garza's going to keep, but he goes nowhere. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. In on the tackle was Caleb Muncie, so that's going to bring up a 2nd down and 15 for Oak Ridge. The defense seems to be coming into their own.
Yeah, well, I mean, Muncie's had opportunities multiple times except for being held. When he's not held, he's been able to get back there.
So now it's going to be 2nd down and 15 for Oak Ridge, traveling from our left to our right. 8:46 and counting down. 3 receivers near side, single receiver to the far side. We have not seen Dozer. Here's the snap. It's going to be a pass. Is going to be away. He's going to be caught right there by Ferguson. Is that Ferguson?
Nope.
It's going to be Gavin Owens. What a play.
Yep, very nice, very nice.
It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 12 for Oak Ridge. So now we have a single receiver to this near side, which is Presley. We've got 3 receivers to the far side. Hundley in the backfield for Oak Ridge. Garza calls us in the signals. Here comes some pressure. Passes away. The defense is there.
Come on,
Where
guys.
are they going to get him? He should have been holding call right there, but they run him out of bounds, but he gets enough for a 1st down. No penalty flags on the play. So it's going to be a 1st down for Oak Ridge. That will stop the clock at 7:56.
Well, as frustrating as it is to us, it's even more frustrating to the defense. They've got to really find a way. They've got them bottled up in the backfield. They've got them, behind the sticks and then give it up.
There's a penalty flag on the play. Looks like it may be offsides against Campbell County. It will be. It's going to be 1st down and 5. You just hate it for these players because, they're got their ears pinned back. They're wanting to get another stop.
Yeah.
But they've got to play within themselves.
That's it.
Play within the game. Don't get too hyped up and fired up. Shotgun formation. Hundley will step up to the left of Garza. Here's the snap. Lady against Oak Ridge. We'll wait and see. Dead ball, offsides, Oak Ridge. So it's going to move it back 5 yards, so it's going to be 1st and 10.
Must be a receiver.
Yeah. He's lining up off sides. And the referee does not have to tell that receiver if he's on the line or not.
Yeah, you always see the wide receivers check with him. But he doesn't have to say anything, right?
No. No, he does not. Now it's going to be 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Good snap. Hand off to Hundley up the middle. Hundley across the 45 down to the 42-yard line, maybe the 43. Gavin Owens in on the tackle. Don't know if Dozer is injured or not, but we haven't seen him in a couple of series.
I've been scanning the sidelines. I've not seen him. He's not in the injury tent. Oh, I do see him. He's in the back of the line there with his helmet off.
So now it's going to be 2nd down and 4. Single receiver near side, 3 receiver to the far side for Oak Ridge. Hundley in the backfield, in motion now coming this way. Pass is away. Pass is going to be complete, and he's going to be drug into the end zone for a touchdown. So the score is now 20-0 in favor of Oak Ridge. Wow. Certainly have to do something to slow this offense down for Oak Ridge.
Yeah, I agree. They've not. They didn't come into this as a really explosive offense. They've struggled quite a bit this year, but right now they've got all the momentum.
Campbell County's going to have to forget what's on the jersey across from them.
I agree, and it's just it's really sad that they even think about it.
Wilson in to kick the extra point. To hold is Elmore. Here's the snap. Good snap. Kick is up. It's blocked. Absolutely.
Ferguson
comes in and blocks it. The score, Oak Ridge 20, Campbell County 0. You're listening to WLAF and the Doyle's Tires Sports Network.
Citizens Bank is a locally owned and operated bank serving communities in East Tennessee. The bank was established in 1934 with 3 guiding principles at its foundation: assurance of safety to depositors, a high standard of service to customers, and a genuine desire to serve the community. These principles are the core factor in the success that has lasted over 85 years and grown Citizens Bank to the renowned financial institution it is today. To learn more about Citizens Bank, visit citizensbank24.com.
Tenova Medical Group is making it easier to see a primary care provider in the La Follette area quickly. Schedule an appointment online anytime at TenovaLaFollettePCP.com.
Welcome back to Dossett Stadium, home of John T. Jack Reynolds Field. Campbell County right now is being struck 20-0 in this second quarter. Approaching the football is Wilson. It's going to be a high end over end kick, and they're going to call it dead in the end zone as it carried the receiver, the kickoff return man, into the end zone. It's dead ball, comes out automatically to the 20. First down and 10 for Campbell County. I'm going to ask you a question.
All right. I'll do my best.
You see it in college and in the NFL. If it's into the end zone, or they call a fair catch in the end zone or whatever, it goes to the 25.
Right.
Why would high school not go to the 25?
It's a very good question. I don't understand it myself.
We've got 2 receivers to the near side, 2 receivers far side. Shotgun formation for Hensley. Gavin Owens in the backfield. Can't see the numbers. Now in motion is Owens. Passes away, passes complete to Shanks, up to the 35, to the 40, all the way up to the 41-yard line. And on the tackle was Fred. And that's going to be a Hensley's Tire first down. 2 locations to serve you, one in Huntsville, one in La Follette.
There's something oddly satisfying about seeing his hair flowing back when he's running down the field with the ball.
Absolutely. 2 receivers far side, 2 receivers to this near side. Gavin Owens will now shift to the right of Hensley and now goes in motion. Pass is going to be complete to Ferguson. Ferguson gets up to the 44-yard line as Anthony makes the tackle. So it's going to be a second down and 8 for the Cougars, traveling from our right to our left with 6:22 left to go in the second quarter. The score is Oak Ridge 20, Campbell County 0. 2 receivers near side, 2 receivers to the far side. Shotgun formation for Hensley, facing a 3-4 defense against Oak Ridge. 16 seconds on the play clock. Now they're ready to roll. In motion is Owens. Here's the snap. Pass is away. Pass is almost complete to Jones. Is that Jones?
That is.
Wow.
I started to say watch Jones on this one. He was single covered, but he didn't get much separation there. The defensive back was out right there with him.
So now it's going to be third down and 8. As now it's going to be a shotgun formation, 3 receivers to the far side, single receiver to this near side. We've got Ferguson, Jones, and Shanks to the far side, Miller to this near side. Here's the snap. Rolls to the far side looking. Passes away. It's going to be intercepted, and he's going to be tackled at the 46-yard line of Campbell County. That's 2 interceptions. Maybe I jinxed a young man. I certainly hope not. So it's going to be first down and 10 for Oak Ridge at the 46-yard line of Campbell County. Folks, make sure if you're out of, shape, things is going on physically, mentally, and health-wise, you can get it all together and get it all back together with Isaac's training room.
Yeah, as the weather gets bad, it's really hard to get out there and get much exercise. Get down to the gym. It's always warm down there.
Yes, it is. If it ain't when you get there, it will be by the time you leave. Shotgun formation for Garza. Here's a penalty flag on the play, and it's going to be against Oak Ridge one more time. Offsides, Oak Ridge. That will back them up 5 yards, so it's going to be first and 15.
Well, if that was Dozier, which is back out there, now I understand why he was off earlier.
Yeah, looks like we've got some new players out there. Number 33 as well as Kelly is out there. Dozier's back out there. 2 receivers to this near side. Garza and Cummings. Mitchell and Hundley to this near side. Single receiver to the far side. In motion is Hundley. Here's the snap. Going to be handoff to Dozier. Gets hit right away. And he may have picked up 3 yards. It's going to be second down and 12. So it will be second down and 12 with 5:29 left to go. And in on the tackle was Jamal Wright for your Cougars. So second and 12 for Oak Ridge, traveling from our left to our right. Shotgun formation once again. Dozier steps up in the backfield. Here's the snap. Pass is away. Pass is going to be complete out here to this far side. Gets down to the 30. Gets down inside the 30, down to the 26-yard line as he's finally being wrestled to the ground by Mason Shanks. They're going to know Mason by his first name.
You ain't kidding. It's the yak that's getting us tonight, the yards after contact. They're not getting that initial hit and wrapping up.
That was Mitchell on the reception. As he now Mitchell will go to the far side with Hundley, and we'll have Williams to this near side. In the backfield, once again, is Dozier. Looking over the sideline to get the play in is Garza for Oak Ridge. Calling out the signals, looks over the defense. Here's the snap. It's going to be handoff to Dozier. Dozier over the middle is getting hit multiple times. Carries him across the 25 down inside the 22-yard line. Lester in on the tackle. It's going to be a pickup of 6 yards. It's going to be second down and 4. Second and 4 for Oak Ridge. There's 4:10 left to go in the second quarter. The score, Oak Ridge 20, Campbell County 0. Single receiver to this far side. The H-backs lined up over the right tackle. Normally that's where the ball's going. Here's the snap. It's going to be handoff to Hundley. Sure enough, he comes back to this near side. Hundley's finally being run out of bounds. He may have picked up 2 yards. He did. In on the tackle was Will Lester. Forced him out. So now it's going to be a third down and 2.
Nice job of the defense. That time, stretching him out, making him work for those 2 yards. He probably ran 30 yards to get 2.
So now it's going to be third down and 2 for Oak Ridge with 3:49. That stops the clock at 3:49. You certainly got to keep them out of the end zone here if it's possible. Single receiver to this near side, 2 receivers to the far side, which is Mitchell and Hundley. Here's the snap. Hand off to Dozier. Dozier breaks 1 tackle across the 15 down to the 10, inside the 5. Touchdown, Oak Ridge. No penalty flags on the play. No penalty flags on the play. The score is Oak Ridge 26, Campbell County 0 with 3:41 left to go in this second quarter. Wow.
Once again, the yak.
Yes.
I mean, somebody had him around the legs and just couldn't hang on. I know it's tougher than, it's not as easy as I say. It's the guy's running hard. Those are slippery pants, and, it's tough.
So it's going to be a extra point by Wilson. To hold is Elmore. Here's the snap. Low snap. Kicks up. Kick looks like it's good from here. It is. The score, Oak Ridge 27, Campbell County 0. You're listening to WLAF and the Doyle's Tires Sports Network.
I'm Tracy Labertini with Alco Builders and Realty. Take a look at what we have for you today.
Thank you, Tracy. This one-level home, located at 322 Pinecrest Road, offers 3 large bedrooms, 2 full baths, and an office/sleeping room. Updated and move-in ready, it offers recessed lighting, shaker cabinets, stainless steel appliances, gas stove, and tile floors. The primary bedroom is large with vaulted ceilings and has an en-suite bath attached. The bathroom has a large walk-in closet, a soaking tub, and a walk-in tile shower. The exterior has a long covered porch to take in the beautiful views. This home is currently priced at $159,900.
If you're looking to buy or to sell, my name's Tracy Labertini, 423-562-0638. Just give me a call.
Welcome back to Hope Dossett Stadium. Here's the kickoff. It's high end over end kick. It's going to come down at the goal line. It's going to be picked up there to the 10, to the 15-yard line, tackled there about the 17-yard line. Campbell County will take over with 3:35 left to go in this second quarter. The score, Oak Ridge 27, Campbell County 0. In on the tackle was Coates. You know, you said something during the break, and it made perfect sense. You said you hate making Oak Ridge look this good.
Yeah. I mean, they're not a powerhouse team like they have been in the past, and we're just not playing well at the moment, and it's adding up quick.
So it's going to be first down and 10 from the 18-yard line. Traveling from our right to our left is Campbell County. Single receiver to the far side, 4 receivers to this near side. Here's the snap. Rolling to this near side, pass is away. Pass is he's going to be completed, but he's going to be hit right away. And it's going to be a pickup of maybe a half a yard as Hayward made the tackle. He had blockers, but just couldn't get away from that one.
Well, yeah, that
tackler.
One. Actually, there was a block was just completely missed right there. That's what we had one of our linemen out there to make a block and just completely whiffed on it. Yeah.
So now it's going to be second down and 9 for Campbell County. 4 receivers near side. You know, when do you start throwing it deep, or do you?
I mean,
you're not getting much time for one.
That's it.
Shotgun formation. Here comes the blitz once again. Passes away. It's batted back in the backfield. We've got to do something to give this young quarterback some time. As we've seen in the past in previous games, when you blitz him, he doesn't have a lot of time. We don't have a real big offensive lineman.
Right.
It doesn't give him very much time at all.
I agree, and that's it's something for a coach to figure out. I mean, why is Will Lester not in the backfield helping block? You know, I mean, I don't get it. I mean, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or is that 6 down linemen for? Well, there's 6. There's 6 rushing against 5 offensive linemen, and this is what happens. That's what happens. He's
going to be sacked back at the 5-yard line. Is Hensley? They're going to mark him back at the 7. So now it's going to be a 4th down and a lot. Probably 20 yards to go for a first down. In the punt is Mason Shanks. 2:29 and counting down. I let the play clock go all the way down to 1 before I snap the football. For sure. Take as much time off the clock as you possibly can. Shotgun. Back deep is Shanks. Here's the punt, standing in the end zone. It's going to hit at the 40, rolls all the way up past the 50, to the 45, to the 44, down to the 43-yard line is where they'll mark it. It's going to be first down and 10, Oak Ridge, with 1:54 left to go in this second quarter.
Shanks again. That was a very effective punt.
Yes, it was. Man, I'm telling you, Shanks has played defense, played offense, played special teams. He's just been the all-around guru.
Yeah.
This first half.
He's getting that senior experience. The senior night experience, loving the game. Playing at every position as hard as he can.
Shotgun formation for Garza. 3 receivers to the near side, 2 receivers to the far side. Over the head of Garza, he taps it back to himself, passes away, and he's going to be stepped out of bounds at the 49-yard line, 48.5-yard line of Oak Ridge. It's going to be second down as Garza was running for his life. Folks, make sure you stay tuned to the TCAT Cougar wrap-up show after the game. Also, we want you to understand, if I can get my papers here correctly. Let's see here. Collectibles and More features wall-to-wall fun, including Hasbro action figures, board games, gaming cards like Magic and Pokemon. Here's the snap, passes away. It's going to be complete to the 40, inside the 40-yard line, and he's going to be hit there, being punished. So now it's going to be another first down as Jamal Wright was there in on the tackle. Also, folks, we want to make sure that you stick around for the big plays. Hearthside Bank, big play by the Cougars, as well as the Casey Allen Insurance touchdown as we travel through the red zone after picking up several first downs by Hensley's and traveling through the McDowell Real Estate red zone to get a touchdown. Shotgun formation. Here's the snap. Here comes some pressure. Steps up, passes away. Pass over the head of the would-be receiver. Falls incomplete. Brings up second down and 10. So now it's going to be second down and 10. In on the defense was Devin Jones. If he's not going to catch a ball tonight, he's not going to allow anybody else to catch one either.
That's right.
So now we've got 3 receivers to the far side, single receiver to this near side. Now they're going to huddle up with 38.6 seconds left to go, with 21 seconds left to go on this play clock. 17 and counting down. 2 runners in the backfield. Shotgun formation for Garza. Single receiver to this near side. Handoff to this near side is Hundley. Hundley down to the 30. Catch it back to the inside, but is tackled there by Mason Shanks. And that's going to bring a timeout. Oak Ridge will take it with them to score. Oak Ridge 27, Campbell County 0. You listen to the WLAF and the Doyle's Tire Sports Network.
Hello, Cougar fans. I'm former Cougar Randy Heatherly. Gray Insurance is your local independent insurance agency. We'll work with you to insure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value protected.
For more information, visit grayfoxins.com or call 423-562-3346. Gray Insurance on the Big 4-lane highway in La Follette. Same building, same outstanding service for more than 60 years.
Welcome back to Campbell County High School here on campus. The score, Oak Ridge 27, Campbell County 0, with 30.6 seconds left to go in this first half. The ball is spotted at the 25-yard line of Campbell County, as now Campbell County is going to have to hustle up and get out on the field, as Oak Ridge is now taking their places on the field. They'll give them time to line up, as we've got 2 receivers near side, 2 receivers to the far side, Hundley in the backfield. Calling out the signals is Garza. Takes the snap, steps up, passes away, and it's going to be incomplete. Wow. Falls incomplete. Was that Ferguson on coverage?
Yes.
Peyton Ferguson.
No, wait.
Who is that? Gavin Owens?
Yeah, no, 28.
KJ Chadwell.
Yeah.
It's so hard to see those numbers.
It is. Even with binos, it's tough to see them.
So now it's going to be a second down and 10 with 23.4 seconds left to go in this first half. The score is Oak Ridge 27, Campbell County 0. Garza calling out the signals. Takes the snap, looks downfield. Nope, going to throw it out into the flat to Hundley. Hundley up to the 15, to the 10, and dives into the end zone. He's going to be a touchdown, Oak Ridge. Touchdown for Oak Ridge with 16.7 seconds left to go in this first half. The score, Oak Ridge 33, Campbell County 0.
Going to have a big second half.
Well, you know what? Oak Ridge had a big one. We can too.
I agree.
Campbell County will receive the football starting of this third quarter. In to kick the extra point is Wilson. To hold is Elmore. Calling out the signals. Here's the snap. Kick is up. It's going to be good from here. It is. The score, 34 Oak Ridge, 0 for Campbell County. You're listening to WLAF and the Doyle's Tire Sports Network.
The folks at Hensley Tire and Service welcome you by their new location at the corner of Beach and Indiana Avenue in La Follette. Hensley's Tire and Service provides road service going to customers stuck on the highway somewhere with tire or engine trouble. Servicing tractor trailer trucks is another service offered along with mechanical work, alignment, and lifts. 423-563-TIRE. That's 563-8473.
Welcome back to L. Hope Dossett Stadium. My name is Les Martin along with Brent Allen. There's 16.7 seconds left to go in this second quarter. The score, Oak Ridge 34, Campbell County 0. If everything goes good, folks, we should have Sheriff Barton here at halftime to have an interview with. Certainly hope that is going to be the case. Here's a muffed kickoff. It goes back into the end zone. It will come out at the 20. That's the only saving grace for that one.
That's the truth.
So that's going to be a first down and 10 for Campbell County at the 20-yard line with 12.5 seconds left to go in this first half. Safe to say, just maybe take a neighborhood group at halftime, come out, and go from there.
I certainly would on this one. I mean, I'm usually big about, taking a shot, but I don't know.
It's tough. 3 receivers to the near side, single receiver to the far side. Go down fighting, though, is what I say. Shotgun formation for Hensley. Gavin Owens in the backfield. Calling out the signals. Here's a snap. It's going to be handoff to Owens. Owens over the far side of the line. And it's going to be, that should do the last play of this first half as there's 3 seconds and counting down. And that will do it. At the first half, the score, Oak Ridge 34, Campbell County 0. You're listening to WLAF and the Doyle's Tires Sports Network.
Terry's Pharmacy delivers. Whether it's at their drive-thrus, at the curbside, or at your doorstep, Terry's is delivering countywide. Don't want to get out of the house? Terry's will safely deliver to your door. Anxious about your pharmacy not having a drive-thru? Terry's will seamlessly help you transfer your prescriptions so you can drive through at one of Terry's convenient locations, La Follette and Jacksboro. At the drive-thrus, drop off your prescription and wait in the parking lot for your phone call when it's ready. Have a question? Want to transfer your prescription? Just call Terry's 423-562-4928. 562-4928.
No matter where you are in Campbell County, you're liable to see us on deliveries. Just honk and wave.
At United Cumberland Bank, our #1 focus is people. You see, our employees are our largest shareholders, and they are dedicated to ensure your financial success. And one of the biggest financial decisions you can make is a home loan, and we will help every step of the way. Buying a home is a huge decision, so is choosing the right lender. Find out more at UnitedCumberland.com. United Cumberland Bank. Generations of trust. Neighbors you know. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. All loans subject to credit approval.
Hi, I am Bailey Ball from a Follette Multiply, and I am here with my brother Brody. C is for PVC pipe. C is for rebar. Oh, we deliver rebar too. We carry septic chambers and septic tanks. We carry hydraulic oil and motor oil. Does anybody need a little brother? See if all Emulsify.
At First National Bank, we put you first with local lending and local decisions. Our First National Bank lenders are a part of the Campbell County community. They not only live and work here, they're involved here. F&B's experienced hometown lenders make the decisions right here with a quick turnaround. Remember us when it comes to local lending and local decisions. Located at 2408 Jacksboro Pike, 423-566-5326. Your family, your future, your bank. First National Bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Go Cougars!
The Follette Utilities Board continues to be a locally owned public utility that anticipates and meets the community's needs at the lowest achievable rates. The mission of LUB is to provide our customers with reliable, economical, and friendly service in a continuous effort to enhance the quality of life in our community. Caring Neighbors, sponsored by La Follette Utilities, is an emergency assistance fund offering temporary help for paying utility bills. You can be a caring neighbor by donating $1 or $2 each month added to your LUB bill.
Here's to the grown-ups. Your car is now your office, stage, nursery,
Sorry, Erie Insurance offers products that lots of other companies don't. That's a big deal, and it's a good deal, too. And with Erie, you get your own independent agent, not a giant corporate call center or some online robot. You meet with a real person, like this.
Give us a call at 562-2112. Check us out on the web at eehill.com, or just stop by and see us at 701 West Central Avenue, La Follette.
Erie Insurance.
Man, dadgummit. Welcome back to El Hope Dodson Stadium. As our ever-trusting producer gets us in line at the last second. So we're good. As you can tell, he's adjusting the camera.
Yeah.
So we look good.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, absolutely. Folks, if you want to know the box scores is 329 yards of offense for Oak Ridge, 99 for Campbell County. You and I were discussing this earlier. You cannot allow the rush to get to the quarterback and be successful.
No, and Oak Ridge has figured that out. You know, they've watched plenty of film, and they know exactly how to cause trouble, and that's certainly what's been going on.
Absolutely. Well, we have Sheriff Barton that just showed up. We're going to give him time to catch his breath, but in the meantime, what's Campbell County going to have to do to make this a ball game this second half?
I'm not going to sugarcoat it. They're going to have to do a lot. I mean, they're not hitting on any cylinder right now. They're having trouble on offense, trouble on defense, special teams, muffing a kickoff return. Right now, so far, nothing's gone our way. You can hope that they make some adjustments. I'd love to see, Will Lester in the backfield, making them pay for some of those blitzes. They tried that running back delayed
screen pass.
Thank
yes.
you, and it didn't work, but it could work, and it will work if they keep trying it and try to get Oak Ridge off balance.
Folks, we're going to step away for a commercial break. The score at halftime is Oak Ridge 34, Campbell County 0. You're listening to WLAF and the Dulles Tires Sports Network.
You're on the move every day. You're mobile, and so is Community Trust Bank. Now, you've got one-touch access to your accounts. No need to remember or update passwords. Make a deposit with a click, not a pen. No deposit slip and no line. And get that morning cup of joe without the hassle, without the wait. Community Trust Bank is dedicated to making your banking experience secure, fast, and easy. Don't wait. Go mobile with Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
Sick today, seen today, here at Cumberland Gap Medical. Hello, this is APRN Amanda Brown. At Cumberland Gap Medical, we can take care of you and your family. From the toddlers to the seniors, we have one of the area's most affordable cash pay programs. Walk in now to be seen or call for an appointment. 423-201-9799. Cumberland Gap Medical is beside Stoplight 10 on East Central at Cumberland Avenue.
Welcome back to El Hope Dodson Stadium. As you can see, I have a very special guest here at halftime. It's Sheriff Barton, and I'm so glad you was able to take time out of your busy schedule to show up. I really appreciate it. So, a quick question. How's the first 30 days or so going for you?
Well, we're about to finish up the first 60 days, but it's been really amazing. We're assembling a fantastic team. Been getting numbers in at the end of each week and compiling those for monthly numbers. The month of September, our deputies patrolled almost 30,000 miles of county roads. So fantastic. They're getting back out in the communities. They're out there being seen. They're out there where that they can observe and see what's going on. I'm excited about what we've accomplished so far and what we're going to accomplish.
I know that in the past you've worked for Campbell County Sheriff's Department, decided to run for sheriff. Certainly done a great job because you won the race. But now all that is behind you, yes, and now all the hard work begins. Yes. But you have a lot of support down there at the Sheriff's Office, do you not?
Yes, we do. We've got a lot of support all over the county. Obviously, by winning the election, we had the majority of the support of the citizens, and we're grateful for that. We focused on getting back out in our communities. That was one of the biggest points that when I was running, I got out and said, hey, we're going to get back out in our communities. you're going to see the Campbell County Sheriff's deputies out here. I made a pledge that we were going to have officers in every school in the county on September the 1st if I was elected, and we did that. All of our schools have had an officer in them every day that we've been there, unless it was just something really out of our control. We've got 2 officers right now that are getting certified. One of them's in Nashville at the Tennessee Law Enforcement Training Academy. The other one's at Walter State. Both of them will be out in the month of December, so we've got 2 more officers to go out. And we're excited about the new year coming up. And it's great to be able to come out to the ball game. We've tried to make it to all the home games. I've not made any of the away games. I've been at Sergeant's Park tonight, and there's about as many people at Sergeant's Park as there is here at this ball game. Unbelievable turnout in both places.
That's awesome, especially at Sergeant's Park. But
Yes,
let me
sir.
ask you a question. With being out into the community, you've been in situations before as a deputy to see exactly what goes on. So you've got a bird's eye view of actually just the way it's supposed to be. With the community being behind you, would you say that it's more apt to get more tips on drug activity and things like that to come into the sheriff's office to where you can crack down on all these things that's going on?
Absolutely, absolutely. The majority of our narcotics cases come from a tip, someone in the community saying, hey, there seems like there's a lot of traffic at this house, or there seems like there's individuals walking in this area. So yes, we build so many of our cases off of tips from the citizens. We can't do this, Les, without the community behind us. It's impossible. If they're not for us, we might as well pack up our stuff and go home. So we're very thankful that we've got the support of the community, and the tips are coming in. Our tip line, it's open 24 hours a day. Of course, our dispatch, our officers work around the clock. So yes, the tips from the citizens and the support of them, we have to have that.
Another question I have for you, do you have 2 deputies in a vehicle or just 1 deputy per car, or it just depends on what's going on and what time of year it is?
Right. At this time, we only have enough manpower to have 1 deputy per car. There may be times where you would see 2 in a car. We have individuals who are part-time who come out and ride. If we have a lot of stuff going on, we have individuals who are auxiliary officers who come out and will ride. But all that we have as far as scheduled is 1 deputy per car at this time.
Plenty of backup, though, if he needs it right away, correct?
We will be to them just as quickly as they holler that we can get there. Yes, sir.
As far as the 60 days, have you had a chance to catch your breath yet and just kind of think about how you got to this point?
There has been some, I guess you could say, looking back over the last 10 months, actually. We started this journey in January of this year. It has been a very busy first couple of months. We've had a lot before us, got a lot on our plate, still have a lot on our plate. It's funny, when we were at Sergeant's Park earlier tonight, someone said, well, what time did you get home last night? And I said, it was about 10:30, and I was trying to remember exactly what all had went on yesterday. But we went to the Valley View Carnival up there, and great turnout up there to support our schools. And, I've just been overwhelmed with how much support, no matter where we go, whether it's in a school or in a restaurant, out here at a football game or Sergeant's Park or wherever we're at. Just the people that are coming out and saying, if there's anything we can do to help you at the sheriff's office, we're here for you. So I'm thankful for that.
As far as support from the community and what you all do, it's time that the community gets that trust back for the local law enforcement. Would you agree?
Absolutely. And, we've got some great deputies that were hired under the previous administration. We managed to maintain several of those. We've hired some new officers that had worked at the sheriff's office previously. We've had some officers come over to work with us that were from other agencies. I think that when people see the direction that you're going, and it's a positive direction, they want to be a part of that. And that's what I've heard from so many people. They said, we see what's going on in the short amount of time that you all have been there, and we want to help, and we want to be a part of that. So, yes, anytime that, those officers are out and that we can get the support and see what's happening, it's a blessing.
Well, Sheriff, I certainly appreciate you coming by. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
I'm certainly glad you're in there. Look forward to the next 4 years. And certainly looking forward to you and your staff making a difference.
Fantastic.
Folks, the score at halftime is Oak Ridge 34, Campbell County 0. You're listening to WLAF and the Doyle's Tires Sports Network. Thank you, Matthew. Mr. Matthew Moore, our producer. The band was awesome, folks. I apologize. We had a little bit of a technical glitch there, but our producer, as fast as he is, was all over it, Brent.
Yes, he was. I tell you who else was all over it. That band. That was
phenomenal.
It was. And I'm telling you, I want to give credit to the Oak Ridge fans. They were extremely supportive. They were really cheering, and as well as the Oak Ridge band, and it was well worth it. That was a great job by the Campbell County band.
Well worth the price of admission.
You ain't kidding.
Folks, the score at halftime is Oak Ridge 34, Campbell County 0. Here's the scenario we're behind.
Let's hear it.
The scenario is the fact the running clock starts at 30 points instead of 35 like it used to be.
I was unaware of that rule change.
So now Campbell County will not only be faced with a 34-point deficit, but also they'll be faced with the fact that the clock will be running continuously until they score a touchdown, get a field goal, get something to reduce it. A field goal wouldn't help because it would only reduce it to 31 points. So they're going to have to score at least a touchdown to reduce the rolling clock, get the defense back in the game, and the offense start throwing the ball and making some catches.
Yeah, I agree, and it's very doable. Obviously, got to get a decent field position on when we receive the kick. If not, just go ahead and let Fergie take it all the way to the house. That would be a nice start. But if not, that's fine. Offense, get out there, get on track. So far they've done a great job of covering Devin Jones. They must be covering Ethan Miller as well. I mean, so far Shanks has caught about 70% of the passes, it seems like. And there must be a reason for that. It has to do with coverage. So hopefully they've got something figured out, and certainly some kind of blocking somebody in the backfield, something to do.
Buy some time or something.
Yeah. I mean, right now, if somebody's watching this game for the first time, watching Campbell County for the first time, they're looking at Landon Hensley like, well, what's the big deal? I mean, he's thrown a few passes and and been sacked several times. That's not normal. I mean, that's not the normal situation. And I will say this: I don't care who the quarterback is. Under those circumstances, under that much duress, there's not much anybody can do. I mean, you could put Tom Brady back there and he'd have a hard time,
Absolutely.
If he's not getting any time at all to find an open receiver and run the play as it's designed. Most of them are timing routes, and therefore the receiver is not where he needs to be, for the quarterback to throw it. So they're not having time to get open before the quarterback's being pressured, hurried, sacked, so forth.
And it's not a matter of an opinion as far as the receivers are not running the routes fast enough. That's not the problem.
Right.
The problem is they're busting up our offensive line and coming back and getting on Landon.
Yeah.
Extremely quick.
Yeah, and you can't put a lot of the weight directly on the offensive line. I'm letting it sound crazy, but when they're rushing 6 and we've got 5 linemen, it's not easy.
You're right. It's not easy.
I mean, it's not easy when they're rushing 3. That's tough. I mean, you kind of expect your 5 down linemen to be able to stop a 3-man rush, but when you're running 6 on the line of scrimmage, and a couple times they had a 7th one coming in from the outside, which that's just they're giving up on any coverage down the field. They're coming to get him. That's the key, and it's working.
What about a draw? Why not run a draw?
Well, I mean, you talking about a quarterback draw?
No.
Well, you got to have a running back.
I know. That's what I'm saying. If you had a running back there, why not run a draw, especially if they're coming up there extremely quick?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, in to kick off is Wilson. Campbell County will receive the football. They'll be kicking off from our right to our left. Back deep is Gavin Owens and Peyton Ferguson. Here's the kick. It's going to be a high end-over-end kick. It's going to come down at the 2-yard line, up to the 10. Cuts back up the middle, up to the 25, the 20, up to the 25, to the 30, all the way up to the 40-yard line, and been run out of bounds.
Owens on the return, and the Cougars will take over. First
down.
And that was Owens on the return. Wow.
Yeah.
That was a bit loud.
Yeah, it was, but that was a great return. Good spark for the offense to come out on a good note and good position or good field position.
40-yard return for Gavin Owens. 3 receivers near side. We've got a running back in the backfield, single receiver to the far side, as Campbell County is going to be needing to put some points on the board in a hurry.
I agree.
3 receivers to this near side, Shanks, Ferguson, and Jones. Rolling to this near side, passes away. Pass is complete. Nope, it falls incomplete. That was intended for Jones, as he went down to the turf to get it and came up just a little short. Rogers in on the defense for Oak Ridge. So it's one of those situations that not a very good start, but at the same time, they're starting to move the quarterback one way or the other to get him away from the pressure.
Yeah, that time they only brought the 4 down linemen, and now they're down to 3 down. Well, they're down to 4, I'm sorry. But that's a lot better numbers as far as I'm concerned.
It's going to be 2nd down and 10. The ball spotted at the 42-yard line with 10:21 left to go already. Almost 2 minutes gone in this third quarter. Shotgun formation. Lester in the backfield. Here's the snap. Looking downfield. It's going to be a running back screen, but the ball is being tapped or tipped and falls incomplete. We'll bring up a 3rd down and 10.
I mean, that's what we were looking for, but it would work a lot better when they've got 6 blitzing instead of 4, because that just leaves that many 2 extra defensive players or linebackers back there to stop that play.
So it's 3rd and 10 for Campbell County. 3 receivers near side, single receiver to the far side. 9:40 left to go in this third quarter. The score, Oak Ridge 34. You don't know how bad it pains me to say Campbell County 0.
Me too.
Getting the play in from the sideline. There's 4 seconds on the play clock, counting down. They get it off in time. Rolling to this near side is Hensley, feeling some pressure. Passes away. It's going to be complete, but they're going to call him out of bounds. That was intended for Jones, and it's going to bring up a 4th and 10. That room over there is not real good.
Yeah, they're happy for their team, buddy.
I'm just saying. So it's going to be 4th and 10. Campbell County looks like they may stay on the field to go for it on 4th down and 10. The ball spotted at the 42-yard line of Campbell County. It's been there, but it's just been maybe just a little short getting there or a little low getting there or something like that. So now it's going to be a 4th and 10 for Campbell County. 3 receivers to this near side, single receiver to the far side. Shotgun formation. In motion is Lester. Here comes the pass. Passes away. Passes off the fingertips of Jones.
Yep.
It hit him in the hands, but he just dropped it. And I believe I've jinxed these young men. You know, I said earlier in the broadcast that Devin Jones has had more touchdowns than he's had drops.
Yeah.
So I've jinxed him.
Yeah.
I also said that Landon Hensley was 37 touchdowns and 11 interceptions. He's threw 2 tonight and no touchdowns. I've jinxed that young man as well.
Yeah.
You have nothing to say. No support for me whatsoever. Here's a handoff up the middle to Hundley. Hundley down to the 20, all the way down inside the 15. They're going to tackle him there at the 15-yard line. Make it the 14-yard line is where he'll be tackled, and it's going to be 1st down and 10 for Oak Ridge. Oak Ridge quickly back to the line of scrimmage. Shotgun formation. Hundley to the right, 2 receivers near side, single receiver far side. Hand off to Hundley one more time, getting hit immediately, and gets back to the line of scrimmage maybe. And it's going to bring up a 2nd down and 10. In on the tackle was Muncie and Will Lester. 2nd and 10 for Oak Ridge. 7 minutes and counting down in this third quarter. The score, Oak Ridge 34, Campbell County 0. Shotgun formation once again. Just about jumped off sides. Campbell County just about jumped off sides. I'm glad they didn't. 2 receivers far side, single receiver to this near side. Hundley in the backfield. In motion now is Cummings. Hand off to Cummings to this near side, down inside the 10-yard line, is hit there and is going to be tackled short of the first down as Will Lester made the tackle there. And it's going to be a third down coming up. It's going to be third down coming up for Oak Ridge, third down and 5. 6:09 left to go in this third quarter. It's going fast.
It is.
And Oak Ridge, they do not have to rush. They can take their time. Shotgun formation. Hunley to the right of Garza. Hand off to Hunley right up the middle. He's in for a touchdown on a 10-yard sprint from Hunley, untouched. The score is Oak Ridge 40, Campbell County 0.
Yeah, it's disappointing. And you were talking about time, in the first series when we had offense out there. I noticed we got down to 4 seconds on the play clock. I mean, the time that it takes to get a play in is sometimes a real burden, to the game. I mean, when you're behind this far, you need to be able to get those plays in.
In to kick the extra point is Wilson. To hold is Elmore. Here's the snap, and we have probably a delay of game against Oak Ridge. That will back them up 5 yards.
Now we're cooking.
So now it's going to move it back to the 8, but this kicker's got a leg on him. He could probably hit it from 40.
Yeah.
Let's see if it gives Peyton Ferguson an opportunity to block another one. 5:43 left to go in the third quarter. It's a high snap. The kick is up. The kick is good. The score, Oak Ridge 41, Campbell County 0. You're listening to WLAF and the Dulles Tires Sports Network.
Whether you're a contractor or you're just handling a project around the house or farm, C&L Metal Sales has the best prices in the tri-state. Metal roofing custom cuts as well as delivery are available from C&L Metal. Be sure and ask us about our lifetime warranty on metal. Matt Klein can handle your big or small jobs from 1 piece of metal to 100. Select from 22 colors. C&L Metal Sales is right behind O'Reilly's Auto Parts in Middlesboro. Just take a left at the first stoplight and C&L is on the right. See or call Matt at 606-248-5744.
This is Matthew Klein, former Cougar number 42. Come see me at C&L Metal.
Welcome back to WLAF on the Dulles Tire Sports Network. My name's Les Martin along with Brent Allen. That was an awesome interview. Not because I did it, but Sheriff Barton was very insightful.
Yeah, I agree. Seems like a good man.
Yes, he does. Here's the kick. It's going to be over the head into the end zone about 8 yards deep. So it's going to be a first down and 10 for Campbell County, starting at their own 20-yard line as there's 5:30 and counting down in this third quarter. So it's going to be first and 10 at the 20-yard line, 80 yards to go for a touchdown. We will still have a running clock even if they score.
Right.
If they could score, go for 2, we'd still have a running clock.
I'm getting the picture.
We just wanted to make sure. Everybody else was. 2 receivers near side, 2 receivers to the far side. As we have Will Lester in the backfield. At what point in time do you take some of your starters out?
Well, I mean, anytime.
In motion is Lester, passes away. It's going to be oh my gosh, I started to say what a catch. Falls as he hits the ground, the ball comes loose.
Yeah, it was a great attempt, diving catch by Jones there. He just stretched a little too far.
They've had 2 guys on him all night.
Yep, and even that time, though, with 2 guys,
he beat both of them.
He did.
So it's going to be second down and 10 for Campbell County, traveling from our left to our right. The score is Oak Ridge 41, Campbell County 0. I told you those folks would leave. I'm glad to see a lot of Campbell County fans still here. That's awesome. Passes away. It's going to be complete to Lester. Lester up to the 25-yard line. He's going to pick up 5 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 5. Kelly in on the tackle for Oak Ridge.
That was nice to see.
Yes, it was.
I like
positive play. And unfortunately, whoever we play in the playoffs will watch this film and see that they can get the blitz in.
Yeah, I agree. It's going to be tough sledding either way.
I think Coach Price and the coaching staff will certainly make some adjustments before next week.
Yeah, I hope so.
Shotgun formation, Lester in motion. Here comes the pass. Pass is away. It's going to be complete up to the 32-yard line. That's going to be a Hensley's Tire first down. 1st and 10. In on the tackle was Mitchell. Hensley's Tire, 2 locations to serve you. 1 in Huntsville, 1 in La Follette. Folks, make sure you stay tuned to the T-Cat Cougar Wrap-Up Show. Collectibles and More is your home for all kinds of sports memorabilia. Stop in and see former Cougar Justin Lettner on the 4-lane across from the Follette Church of God. They also have layaway coming up soon as Landon Hensley's calling out the signals. In motion is Lester. Here's the snap. He's going to get hit right away. He's going to get hit right away and slow to get up. Knowles made the tackle. You can't let somebody take a hit on your quarterback like that.
I agree.
If you've got a hold or something.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, he's tough. He's clearly a tough kid, but he is a sophomore. He's young. His body's not probably not as durable as it will be in the next couple of years. You got to definitely protect him.
4 receivers to the far side, single receiver to this near side, and now they're showing the blitz.
Yeah.
With no one in the backfield. Let's see if they back out or stay in the blitz. They're going to stay in the blitz package look anyway.
And no running back.
Here's the snap. Pass is away. Good pass. Up to the 40, up to the 45, to the 50, to the 45 of Oak Ridge goes Jones. And finally gets down to the 42-yard line. That's a first down as Porter made the tackle. That quick passes is something that's a treasure during the blitz.
Absolutely, I agree.
As the defensive line is coming upfield, if you can get that ball off before they get set and throw their hands up, you're in good position.
Yep. There's nobody back there. You just gotta get it and go.
It's going to be a first down, Hensley's Tire first down. Folks, that was a big play by Harside Bank, big play by the Cougars. First down for Devin Jones. Shotgun formation. Here's the snap, rolling to this far side, now looks back to this near side, and he catches the football and then loses his footing. That was Miller, I'm sorry. I was trying to see him. The pole was in the way. Yeah. About the time I leaned over to see him, we about knocked heads. So it's going to be 2nd down and 11. Also, folks, the Jacksboro Body Shop collision. Jacksboro Body Shop was founded in 1960 by the former Jacksboro Eagle football star, the late Harry Burton. Here's the in motion is Lester. Here's the snap looking. He's feeling some pressure. He's going to step up, and it's going to be a strip sack. It's going to be Oak Ridge's football at the 46-yard line of Oak Ridge. The late Harry Burton, folks, founded the Jacksboro Body Shop in 1960. When you have a collision, call on Avery and Don Burton at the Jacksboro Body Shop. So now it's going to be a end of the 3rd quarter. The score, Oak Ridge 41, Campbell County 0. You're listening to WLAF and the Doors Tire Sports Network.
At Grace Rehab, we work with all ages to get you back to your optimum. We utilize a variety of specialized equipment and exercises that range from physical therapy to speech therapy, and even specialized aquatic classes offered daily.
Grace Rehab is the only one that has a pool. It has really helped all of us that have been coming for quite a while.
They've got a great staff here. They've been a huge help to me. When I leave here, I'm in good shape.
Grace Rehab in La Follette. We want to help you feel your best.
Welcome back to El Hope Dawson Stadium. My name's Les Martin, along with Brent Allen. We tried to sneak another one in, as a producer always wants to sneak in a break, and I understand that.
Yep.
I mean, that's how we get paid to do these games for this high school and these sports. We are the flagship station of Campbell County sports, so no other place to turn than right here on WLAF and the Doyle's Tire Sports Network.
That's right.
So our producers want to make sure we get plenty of commercials, and we're going to do our best to make sure that happens. As well as we've been in the red zone one time, and the red zone is brought to you by the McDowell Real Estate Red Zone. Driving for points, McDowell Real Estate. Handoff up the middle is Garza. I believe it was Garza up to the 40-yard line. McDowell Real Estate. Folks, make sure if you have any real estate needs, you check out McDowell Real Estate is ready to help you with all your real estate issues. Stansbury is in at quarterback. They have a lot of second stringers in, looks like to me. 2 receivers near side, single receiver to the far side. Here's the snap. It's going to be handoff up the middle. He's going to get hit right away and driven back just a tad, but he rolls his body and gets up to the 40. So that's going to be second down as Gavin Owens makes the tackle. We also have the touchdown being brought to you by Casey Allen Insurance. Casey's the mother of former Cougar great, number 22, C.J. Allen. I had a nickname for that kid ever since he's been young, like 5 or 6. Uh-oh. Here's the pass. He drops it, and he's going to try to throw it again. That should be a penalty flag, but I guess it's not since it fell off the back of his hand. So that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 10 for Oak Ridge. There's 10:39 left to go in this fourth quarter. The score, Oak Ridge 41, Campbell County 0. I did not see this coming.
I didn't either. And I know this isn't always the case, but it's tough. Oak Ridge, they're bringing twice as many players, as we have. So they stay fresh. Our guys are playing both ways. It's just it's tough.
Pass is away by Stansbury. It's going to be complete all the way up to the 35-yard line. It's going to be short of a first down. So it's going to bring up a 4th down and 5. And will Oak Ridge go for it? I'm sure they will. As Stansbury stays in the game. Or is that Garza coming in now? Nope, that's still Stansbury. He's huddled up. They break the huddle, approaches the line of scrimmage. Going to run the spread. Single receiver near side, 2 receivers to the far side. H-back to the left. That's normally where the play is going to go. Pass is away. It's going to be complete. And he's being driven back down to the 21-yard line. It's going to bring up a 1st and 10 for Oak Ridge. With 9:20 left to go, is in on the tackle was Higginbotham for Campbell County.
We can't let their second string score a touchdown.
That's right. That's right. Have we got a lot of first stringers in there on defense?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, do we?
Well, not all of them, obviously, but quite a few.
Shotgun formation for Stansbury. Looking over the defense, calling out the signal, sends 1 man in motion. Here's the snap, handoff up the middle, all the way up to the 5-yard line. Nope, the 15, just shy of the 15-yard line. So 8:40 counting down, and that's going to bring up a 2nd down. Let's see where they're going to mark as forward progress. It's going to be 2nd down and 7 for Oak Ridge. The ball spotted at the 17-yard line of Campbell County. 2 receivers near side, single receiver far side. This may be the game that saves Scott Cummins his job. You just never know. I heard there's been some rumbling in Oak Ridge, but by the looks of Oak Ridge here tonight, maybe they've got the rumbling under control.
Maybe.
Shotgun formation. Stansbury has a running back to either side of him. He's going to be a quarterback, and he's going to pitch the football to this near side, and he's finally going to be tackled down out of bounds. And let's see where they're going to mark him. It was a loss of a lot. Shanks in on the tackle for Campbell County. That's going to bring up a 3rd down and 13. 3rd and 13 for Oak Ridge.
Mason's going to need an ice bath.
Oh yes, he's probably going to need more than that.
Field.
I'm telling you, man, we got to put him in there. We got to put him in there. Put Gavin Owens in there. Will Lester is another one that's made an impact. We've got a bunch of names, folks, we're going to be throwing out before the game's over. It's going to be 3rd down and 13. The ball spotted at the 25-yard line of Campbell County. Here's the snap. Looking, passes away. It's going to fall incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th and 13. Are they going to send in the kicking team? Nope. The field goal team, they're going to keep the offense out there. Give those second-string offensive players some more playing time. So now Stansbury shotgun formation, 2 receivers near side, 2 receivers to the far side. Calling out the signals, getting his offensive lineman ready. 6:33 left to go in this 4th quarter. The score, Oak Ridge 41, Campbell County 0. Here's the snap. Passes away. It's out into the flats. He's going to fall down there at the 24-yard line, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. Campbell County will have the football, 1st down and 10 at the 24-yard line of Campbell County.
Yeah.
You know,
I wish I had something more to say. I was trying to think of something, but it's tough. It's tough. You know, like you said, we certainly didn't expect this. I mean, you know, it's years ago, this was a pretty common theme, you know, against Oak Ridge, and it was we weren't very competitive, and I certainly expected to be a lot more competitive than they have been tonight.
Yeah, I agree. We hadn't been shut out in a long time.
Oh, no. That's true.
It's been a very long time that we've been shut out. Of course, it ain't over yet. We got 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Shotgun formation for Hensley. 3 receivers to this near side. Single receiver to the far side. Passes away. Passes complete. Finally picks up a block. All the way down the sideline. And Ferguson gets down inside the 45 to about the 49-yard line, where it will be a 1st down and 10. A Hensley's Tire 1st down. That's a harsh side big play. Take it to the bank. Big play for the Cougars.
Yeah. They're lucky they had somebody with an angle on him.
You ain't lying. He'd still be running. Well, not really. He'd have already been in the end zone. Rolling to this near side is Hensley. Passes away. Pass is going to be complete to Jones, out of bounds, and it's going to be a pickup of 6. And on the tackle is Teasley. So that's going to be a 2nd down and 4. 4:35 and counting down in this 4th quarter. Shotgun formation. 2 receivers near side, 2 receivers far side, 1 running back. In motion is Owens. Looking, passes away. It's going to be complete. Up to the 40-yard line is tackled there. It's enough for a 1st down, though. Huntley in on the tackle as Ferguson. That's a 1st down. A Hensley's Tire 1st down. 2 locations to serve you. 1 in Huntsville, 1 in La Follette. Quickly back to the line of scrimmage comes your Cougars. They're going to flip-flop the wide receivers. The 3 wide receivers will now be to the far side, and the single wide receiver will be to the near side. Shotgun formation for Hensley once again. Calling out the signals. In motion, Owens. Here's the snap. Looking downfield. Passes off the fingertips. No. He rocketed that one in there.
He did.
Wow. That was intended for Jones, but it was off the hands of Jones and went deflected high up into the air, and you was just holding your breath that it wasn't going to be intercepted.
I was. Not so much for the game as much as for
the stats.
Quarterback. I hate for him to give one up that way.
I agree. 2 receivers near side, 2 receivers to the far side. Shotgun formation. Calling out the signals. In motion is Owens. Here's the snap. Looking. Feeling some pressure. Passes away. Pass is going to be off the fingertips of Jones. It was just a bit underthrown.
It was.
I've jinxed him.
You have, because that was catchable. I mean, normally he catches that. You know?
Yes, he does. I agree. He catches that football every time. If I throw it to him, or if Landon Hensley, not me, folks, I apologize. If Hensley throws it to him 10 times, that's a catch.
I agree.
Shotgun formation once again. 2 receivers to the near side, 2 receivers to the far side. You're killing me, Alan. In the backfield is Owens in motion. Here's snap. Passes away. It's completed to Owens into the flat. Up to the 40, to the 45, 35, down to the 30. And it's finally going to be run out of bounds at the 29-yard line. A first down for Campbell County as Mitchell makes the tackle. Are they still running a lot of the first-string defense that you can tell?
No, there's a few of them. I think the safeties. Looks like the safeties are.
148 and counting down. Here's the snap. Rolling to this near side is Hensley looking downfield. He's just going to tuck it and run, and he's going to be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and that's going to be a pickup of 1, maybe 2. 1:29 left to go in the fourth quarter. The score, Oak Ridge 41, Campbell County 0. Shotgun formation once again. Single receiver near side, 3 receivers to the far side, 4 receivers to the far side. Campbell County's going to try to put it in the end zone, as I would be as well.
Oh, absolutely. Nobody wants to get skunked.
Absolutely. Shotgun formation. Here's the snap. Looking, passes away over the head of. Oh, no, he catches the football. Touchdown, Campbell County. Touchdown, Campbell County. Who was that?
Who do you think?
Shanks.
You know it.
It was Shanks. Tipped it to himself. What a catch. That's a Casey Allen Insurance touchdown as they pass through the McDowell Real Estate red zone, folks. I was so glad to say that. So glad.
Me too.
Wow. What a catch. Mason Shanks, man, he's got to be up for the Gray Insurance Player of the Game.
Oh, absolutely.
He's got to be. In to kick the extra point is Austin. Here's the snap. High snap. Kicks up. Kicks looks like it's good from here. It's no good. It's no good. The score. Campbell County Oak Ridge 41, Campbell County 6 with 52.7 seconds left to go in this football game. Campbell County will now kick off. They'll kick off from the right to the left. Brent, you know, we're going to have days like this.
That's right. Mama said so.
We're just going to have days like this, and we really just got to learn from it.
I agree.
Not only as players, coaches, but also announcers.
It's really tough for people at home. I mean, imagine, the team you love, and your job is to talk about them, and it's so much fun to watch them out there, throwing these 70, 80-yard, touchdown passes and, big hits from Lester and whatever. And tonight it's just like, it's just not a lot to brag on. I mean, it's tough.
It sure is. Absolutely, it's very tough. And the Cougar fans are still here, and I'm glad to see that. I surely am. Yep. So now Eli Austin is set to kick off. It's going to be a short end-over-end kick. Bounces, picks the football up at the 13, and looks like he just fell down.
It looked like he was hurt, I thought, but he was just down, I think. But that was a weird way to do it.
That was animated, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
I thought he was going to jump back up and take off running again the way he rolled around there for a second.
Yeah.
Wow. 26 seconds and counting down, as that should be the game, as Oak Ridge looks like they're going to hurry and get on the field to run one last play. Don't know if they'll do that or not. We're going to find out here in momentarily. Yep, they may get it off. Shotgun formation for Stansbury. 2 seconds, 1 second, and that's going to be the end of the game. The score, Oak Ridge 41, Campbell County 6, and we didn't get shut out.
That's right.
We did not get shut out.
That's right, and you can I guess you can thank the coaches at Oak Ridge for putting in their younger players there. That certainly helps. I mean, we had to execute still, and the offense did execute to get that touchdown, especially that great catch by Shanks. That was something else.
Well, folks, we're going to step away for a commercial break. The final score: Oak Ridge 41, Campbell County 6. You're listening to WLAF and the Doyle's Tires Sports Network.
TCAT is a Cat fan. TCAT at Jacksboro loves the Cougars. Your Tennessee College of Applied Technology is the leader in technical education and industry training. TCAT makes higher education accessible to more Tennesseans. Select from a career in administrative office technology, computer information technology, cosmetology, residential, commercial, industrial electricity, machine tool technology, pharmacy technician, power sports technology, practical nursing, computer information technology, welding technology. Start on your road to success now. Connect to tcatjacksboro.edu.
Hello, this is Lisa Caudill from People's Bank of the South. You work all day, you attend after-school activities, and you don't have time to stop by the bank. Sound familiar? Our schedules are just as busy as yours. There aren't enough hours in the day for us at People's Bank of the South either. The answer is online banking, bill pay, and mobile app that allows you to take a picture and deposit a check. Now you can bank 24 hours a day. Check in with People's Bank and simplify your life. People's Bank of the South, member FDIC.
BP is back. Rice Oil has brought back BP to Big O's Get and Go and Cumberland Crossing BP. BP provides the energy that keeps Campbell County and America moving and helps drive the U.S. economy. Amoco is back on the road. That's right, Amoco is back to bring you the quality fuel America has trusted for more than 100 years. Find Amoco right now at West End Amoco. Amoco, backed by the longest standing fuels guarantee in the nation. BP and Amoco from Rice Oil, La Follette.
We specialize in quality metal roofing and quality shingles, and of course, all at reasonable prices. We're your locally owned roofing company. We're Valley Roofing. We're located right here in La Follette in the old Woodson Shopping Center. You select the roof and we'll install it. Here at Valley Roofing, we're insured and bring more than 25 years of experience to your job site. Whether you live right here in town or in the surrounding community, we'll be there. We're Valley Roofing, 423-566-6561.
Welcome back to Al Hope Dossett Stadium. My name's Les Martin along with Brent Allen. And it's one of those situations, it would be different, folks, if we did not love Campbell County football and Campbell County sports in general, because it bothers us. I'm not sure it bothers us as much as it bothers the coaching staff and the players, but I bet you it's real close.
Yeah, I agree. And you think about these guys that do announcing for a living, and they're not really invested in either team.
Sure,
it's not that hard because you can point out all the great things that the winning team did, and spend a lot of time talking about it. It's easier,
right?
But when you're a team, you don't want to talk about Oak Ridge doing well. We don't want to talk about that.
Exactly.
So it's definitely much tougher for us, and I guess we're looking for some sympathy.
Well, I can tell you, it's one of those situations to where it is a Campbell County. Certainly, I did not expect this tonight from Campbell County. I did not expect it from Oak Ridge. Oak Ridge has never looked this good. We've never looked this bad.
Yeah, in this season anyway, yeah.
In this season, exactly. So I'm thinking if we face them again in the playoffs, I think it's going to be a different situation. I really do. I mean, let's face it. Right there at the end, we were getting the passes off, just a quick two-step drop from the shotgun formation, winging it in the post. When they've got all those guys on the line, they ain't got time to get their hands up. They have no other choice but to allow that pass to go by because there's no linebackers there and the post is wide open.
I agree. Obviously, if we were to meet them again, I would hope that we wouldn't get in such a hole to begin with.
Sure.
And
I
think it would be right. And I think a different game plan. And when I say different, we did after the first 3 or 4 minutes were over, there was no such thing as running the ball anyway. We were trying to catch up.
Sure.
So we didn't have that opportunity. Hopefully, that's something that they would look at.
Folks, you're listening to WLAF and the Doyle's Tire Sports Network. The final score: Oak Ridge 41, Campbell County 6.
The Nova Medical Group is making it easier to see a primary care provider in the La Follette area. quickly. Schedule an appointment online anytime at TenovaLaFollettePCP.com.
Citizens Bank is a locally owned and operated bank serving communities in East Tennessee. The bank was established in 1934 with three guiding principles at its foundation: assurance of safety to depositors, a high standard of service to customers, and a genuine desire to serve the community. These principles are the core factor in the success that has lasted over 85 years and grown Citizens Bank to the renowned financial institution it is today. To learn more about Citizens Bank, visit citizensbank24.com.
Hello Cougar fans, I'm former Cougar Randy Heatherly. Gray Insurance is your local independent insurance agency. We'll work with you to insure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value protected.
For more information, visit grayfoxins.com or call 423-562-3346. Gray Insurance on the big 4-lane highway in La Follette. Same building, same outstanding service for more than 60 years. Terry's Pharmacy delivers. Whether it's at their drive-thrus, at the curbside, or at your doorstep, Terry's is delivering countywide. Don't want to get out of the house? Terry's will safely deliver to your door. Anxious about your pharmacy not having a drive-thru? Terry's will seamlessly help you transfer your prescriptions so you can drive through at one of Terry's convenient locations, La Follette and Jacksboro. At the drive-thrus, drop off your prescription and wait in the parking lot for your phone call when it's ready. Have a question? Want to transfer your prescription? Just call Terry's 423-562-4928. 562-4928.
No matter where you are in Campbell County, you're liable to see us on deliveries. Just honk and wave.
At United Cumberland Bank, our #1 focus.
Welcome back to El Hope Dossett. My name's Les Martin, along with Brent Ellen. We now know who Campbell County will play. They will play the McMinn County Cherokees next Friday night in Athens. That's going to be a long drive.
That is a long drive, and it is what it is. I'm assuming we know this because the Clinton game's over, or it doesn't matter?
Doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter.
Okay. I didn't know if we would be in a different position if Clinton could beat Carnes, if that would change where we go. But
well, we're going to be a 4th seed, so that's probably the reason why we've got to make the travel to McMinn County and play the McMinn County Cherokees. So that's what's been passed down from the WLAF sports lines to Jim Freeman. So that's what we're going to go with for now.
I'd say it's correct.
Don't know exactly that much about McMinn County, but certainly we can go down there and can perform and play a lot better next Friday night compared to what we did tonight.
Yeah, like you said earlier, though, it's just tough because obviously they'll be able to see some things, some weaknesses, some issues we need to work on. So hopefully we can change that up a little bit.
Folks, we're going to step away for a commercial break. When we come back, we'll have Coach Price with us. The final score, Oak Ridge 41, Campbell County 6. You're listening to WLAF and the Doyle's Tire Sports Network.
At United Cumberland Bank, our #1 focus is people. You see, our employees are our largest shareholders, and they are dedicated to ensure your financial success. And one of the biggest financial decisions you can make is a home loan, and we will help every step of the way. Buying a home is a huge decision, so is choosing the right lender. Find out more at UnitedCumberland.com. United Cumberland Bank. Generations of trust. Neighbors you know. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. All loans subject to credit approval.
Quality and Clayton go hand in hand. That's quality constructed homes from Clayton Homes. The staff at Clayton Homes, located right here at home in Campbell County at Jacksboro, is ready to help you through all the steps of home ownership, from selecting the home that's just right for you to putting the keys in your hand. Since 1956, Clayton Homes has been making dreams come true. See the home folks about your new dream home from Clayton Homes, 110 North Street near Jacksboro Middle School. Call or just come on by. TCAT is a Cat fan. TCAT at Jacksboro loves the Cougars. Your Tennessee College of Applied Technology is the leader in technical education and industry training. TCAT makes higher education accessible to more Tennesseans. Select from a career in administrative office technology, computer information technology, cosmetology, residential, commercial, industrial electricity, machine tool technology, pharmacy technician, power sports technology, practical nursing, computer information technology, welding technology. Start on your road to success now. Connect to tcatjacksboro.edu.
The folks at Hensley Tire and Service welcome you by their new location at the corner of Beach and Indiana Avenue in La Follette. Hensley's Tire and Service provides road service going to customers stuck on the highway somewhere with tire or engine trouble. Servicing tractor trailer trucks is another service offered along with mechanical work, alignment, and lifts. 423-563-TIRE. That's 563-8473.
At First National Bank, we put you first with local lending and local decisions. Our First National Bank lenders are a part of the Campbell County community. They not only live and work here, they're involved here. F&B's experienced hometown lenders make the decisions right here with a quick turnaround. Remember us when it comes to local lending and local decisions. Located at 2408 Jacksboro Pike, 423-566-5326. Your family, your future, your bank. First National Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Go Cougars! Welcome back to El Hope Dossett Stadium. The final score, Oak Ridge 41, Campbell County 6. And it pains me to say that, and I'm sure it pains this coach. Coach, had a good week of practice. The kids felt good about themselves, but just didn't work out tonight.
No, it didn't, and you're right. We had a lot of confidence coming this week. We had a good week of practice, and I felt like we were coming in playing our best football, and but it was just one of those nights. It wasn't our night, but you can't find your identity in what that scoreboard is, and
Sure.
so the key is kind of talking to the team is we can't lose that confidence over what happened tonight because you're in the playoffs. You got another opportunity next week. And we need to be, we need to learn from this, and we will. But, we still got to have that confidence that we had heading into this week.
Well, let me ask you a question, Coach. And I've often thought about this in the past. You are the only coach in Campbell County history that's ever beat Oak Ridge, you and your coaching staff, one time. Have you ever thought about maybe it's just an Oak Ridge that's written on the jersey that maybe it may be in the head a little bit to where we're not expected to beat Oak Ridge?
Well, sometimes I used to think that, but I don't think I'm buying into that as much. I think our players believe that they could win.
Sure.
And we've played them tough here a couple times.
Right.
I know one we lost by 2, and then we beat them once. And but I think the key is for us, it was to me just about their players. They were playing hard. They were playing fast, and they were playing good defense and playing good offense and special teams, and so I think it's more of them. It's just who you're playing. I don't think it's just Oak Ridge.
Yeah.
I think if you're playing a team that's playing at the level that Oak Ridge played at tonight, it makes it tough. And unfortunately for us, it kind of we just had some things go against us early.
Yeah.
Fairly quickly, and I'm not saying we recovered at times, but we just could. I mean, at halftime you're down 34-0, and we felt like we had some things we could do offensively because they were, they started zero blitzing when we were in empty and quads and stuff. So, but you're down 34-0. It's hard to get back into it, but the big thing for us is we got to learn from us, but we got to put this one behind because it's the playoffs. Whatever would have happened tonight, next week's big, and you got to be playing your best.
Well, let me ask you a question. How tough is it for you as a coaching staff, you and your coaching staff, to kind of get this out of the mind of your players and get them ready for the playoffs?
Well, I think the key is it is the Thomas year.
Yeah.
I mean, no matter what, there's a lot of schools that don't get to play next week.
Right.
We're fortunate enough to be able to do that. So I think it's a little bit different than being like in the middle of the year, or week 6 or 7 or whatever. It's because we know at this point if we're not at our best, it comes to an end for this team, and we don't want that to happen. So, I think that's an easy motivation for our team to say, you know what, we weren't at our best Friday against Oak Ridge, but we can't let that one game,
dictate
who we are and how we play next week.
Well, as far as getting this out of the kids' mind and getting that bounce back in their step come Monday, it's probably tougher on the coaching staffs than it is the kids because the kids are resilient. They played hard tonight, but Oak Ridge was just. This is the best Oak Ridge has played all year, let's face it.
Yeah, and you look at their record; they're 5-5 now.
Sure.
I mean, they've lost to get some quality opponents, and they're also getting healthy. They, some of those players weren't playing at the beginning of the year. Now they're playing, and football, especially high school, a lot of times it is about matchups. Because you look at Oak Ridge, I think earlier in the year they beat Clinton by 7. We beat Clinton by 6, and that's why you can't ever look at that. I mean, you can look at it, but it doesn't always tell the story because it's all about matchups, and So, but at the same time, they've also gotten healthy, and they're playing pretty good right now, and so they're obviously they'll have a home playoff game next week that I'm sure they're excited about. But in the end, it's let's learn from this. It's going to be good film for us because especially offensively is. It's been a while since this year we've been able to score on about everybody. I feel like
yes.
Chattanooga Central held us down a little bit, and then tonight. So the good thing is sometimes when you do get stopped, you get to see the film to see what can we do to make sure that doesn't happen again, and make sure that we have answers for what's going on. And I felt we did at times, and sometimes we didn't. But it's just part of football. You want to be at your best every night, but tonight we weren't. And when you're not at your best against a good football team like Oak Ridge, something like this happens. And so we got to get better, maintain this confidence, believe in who we are as a football team and what we've accomplished to get to this point. We're playing in the playoffs next week. That's a big deal for us. We're excited about it, and I think we're heading to McMinn County, so we'll start looking at them, see what they got, and at the same time look at what we did tonight that we need to fix.
Well, I can tell you, if they've ever got the right coaching staff in place to get these kids ready for a playoff game, it is here at Campbell County High School. I'm going to tell you, you all have done a fantastic job, and I think you're about, I don't know this right off the top of my head, but you make the playoffs about 85% of the time. Before that, we made the playoffs about 2% of the time. You're the winningest head football coach in Campbell County history. Now, what I want you to do, I want you to be like these kids. Go home, forget about it, wake up tomorrow, and think about what you got to do next week.
I think that's a good plan, Les. Let's go get them next week.
Coach, I appreciate you. The final score here at El Hope Dossett Stadium is Oak Ridge 41, Campbell County 6. You listen to the WLAF and the Doyle's Tire Sports Network.
Here's to the grown-ups. Your car is now your office, stage, nursery. Sorry, Erie Insurance offers products that lots of other companies don't. That's a big deal, and it's a good deal, too. And with Erie, you get your own independent agent, not a giant corporate call center or some online robot. You meet with a real person, like this.
Give us a call at 562-2112. Check us out on the web at eehill.com, or just stop by and see us at 701 West Central Avenue, La Follette.
Erie Insurance.
La Follette Utilities Board continues to be a locally owned public utility that anticipates and meets the community's needs at the lowest achievable rates. The mission of LUB is to provide our customers with reliable, economical, and friendly service in a continuous effort to enhance the quality of life in our community. Caring Neighbors, sponsored by La Follette Utilities, is an emergency assistance fund offering temporary help for paying utility bills. You can be a caring neighbor by donating $1 or $2 each month added to your LUB bill.
Hi, this is Kimberly Burge here at Burge Screen Printing. We work to bring your idea to reality. We specialize in custom screen printing, direct-to-garment full-color printing for all your apparel needs. We also do full-color printing on signs, banners, and much more.
Hey, this is Larry Burge. Stop by and see us today in downtown La Follette at 225 East Central Avenue or call 423-562-3044. 562-3044. Go Cougars!
And welcome to Charlie's Pizza. We're world famous and always have been. We appreciate everybody's business. Everybody's like family to us. We appreciate you. Come on down, sis.
Yum. Yeah, it's the after the game place to be. Charlie's Pizza, that is.
I went to Charlie's Pizza as a teenager, and now I take my kids.
You can count on seeing me and Logan and Seth down there after about every game.
My favorite part of Charlie's Pizza is the special.
Yep, same old Charlie's Pizza.
I love Charlie's Pizza. It's very delicious.
The world famous Charlie's Pizza.
Welcome back to El Hope Dossett Stadium. My name's Les Martin, along with Brent Allen. Of course, I would much rather have a game like this tonight as to have this game next week in a playoff matchup against McMinn County, Powell High School, whoever.
Yeah.
I would much rather have this tonight, the last game of the season. Hey, tell your kids to go home, forget about it. Wipe it from your mind. Don't worry about it. It didn't hurt you one way or the other because Carnes was beating Clinton.
Right.
Tell the coaches to go enjoy the weekend. What else you going to do? You can't mope around all week and then get beat next week.
I agree. You can be happy that nobody was seriously injured. I didn't
Sure.
see anybody for either team. I didn't see any injuries tonight. Good, clean game too. Very few
Yeah.
penalties. Mostly Oak Ridge, but I agree. I mean, you got to reset. It's supposed to be a brand new season. Everything's 0-0.
That's right.
In the playoffs. We don't know much about McMinn County. We will come Friday night, but I agree with you 100%. They should. I mean, they shouldn't celebrate, I wouldn't think, but they certainly shouldn't go dwell on this and worry about it too much. Things get out of hand quick, like Coach said, and it happens. I mean, it happens to the best out there, and I really hate to see it for them because the stats were just crazy this year, and I was really looking forward to blowing up some more records. But either way, nobody got hurt. Everybody gets to come back out next Friday and hopefully get a big playoff win.
Absolutely. Folks, the final score, Oak Ridge 41, Campbell County 6. You'll listen to WLAF and the Dole's Tires Sports Network.
You're on the move every day. You're mobile, and so is Community Trust Bank. Now, you've got one-touch access to your accounts. No need to remember or update passwords. Make a deposit with a click, not a pen. No deposit slip and no line. And get that morning cup of joe without the hassle, without the wait. Community Trust Bank is dedicated to making your banking experience secure, fast, and easy. Don't wait. Go mobile with Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
Sick today, seen today, here at Cumberland Gap Medical. Hello, this is APRN Amanda Brown. At Cumberland Gap Medical, we can take care of you and your family. From the toddlers to the seniors, we have one of the area's most affordable cash pay programs. Walk in now to be seen or call for an appointment. 423-201-9799. Cumberland Gap Medical is beside Stoplight 10 on East Central at Cumberland Avenue.
This is Skeeter with Dole's Tire Shop. We've been in the same spot since the 1990s. We continue serving you with the same friendly service and top-notch name brand tires as my dad Doyle did when he first opened up.
This is Lace to Pearls for Girls in downtown La Follette, and this is Jennifer. We're here to serve. We'd love to be your personal shopper. We have ladies' collection of clothing in here along with the little girls' collection. So let us shop for you. Come and see us Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays in downtown La Follette.
Whether you're a contractor or you're just handling a project around the house or farm, CNO Metal Sales has the best prices in the tri-state. Metal roofing custom cuts as well as delivery are available from CNO Metal. Be sure and ask us about our lifetime warranty on metal. Matt Klein can handle your big or small jobs from one piece of metal to 100. Select from 22 colors. CNO Metal Sales is right behind O'Reilly's Auto Parts in Middlesboro. Just take a left at the first stoplight and CNL is on the right. See or call Matt at 606-248-5744.
This is Matthew Klein, former Cougar number 42. Come see me at CNL Metal.
Welcome back to El Hope Dossett Stadium, folks. I'm trying to get a confirmation on whether the kickoff will be 7 or 7:30. If the kickoff is at 7, we will go on the air at 6:30. If the kickoff is at 7:30, we will go on the air at 7. It's going to be in McMinn County in Athens, Tennessee. So for all those that can join us and come down for the ride, so be it. For everyone else that cannot, like the Brian Leach family, Daniel Johnson, I talked to him today at Lithocraft. He watches religiously every Friday night. We thank everybody that tunes in. So with that being said, folks, it looks like, what time is it, Matthew? Standings. Oh, the standings? Okay, Matthew's giving me the standings. It looks like McMinn is 7-2. Campbell County is 5-5. So that's not going to be too bad. Not going to be too bad. I think we'll play a lot better. I think we'll do. Certainly ain't going to play no worse than what we did tonight.
There's always that. That's a good point,
folks. For Matthew Moore, Aaron Hopkins, Mr. Bob Moore, Brent Allen, my name's Les Martin, and for Nika Ward back at home base, You've been watching WLAF and the Doyle's Tire Sports.
Ever since Cougar football kicked off for the very first time way back in 1975, WLAF has been there.
The Cougars are on the air, and this is your front row seat to all the action. Campbell High Sports is a presentation of these outstanding WLAF corporate partners.
Hi, this is Rissa at Terry's Pharmacy.
La Follette Utilities, LUB.
Hi, this is Rhonda Longmire with Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust.
Hi, this is Tabitha Burris.
This is Lori Johnson.
This is Paige at E. Hill Insurance.
This is Lanston Hill with Hill Insurance.
Valley Roofing, East Tennessee's leader in roofing and seamless guttering.
Hi, this is President Debbie Petrie at TCAT Jacksboro.
Tim Smith at TCAT Jacksboro. Go Cougars.
Citizens Bank. Bank your own way.
This is Matt Klein with C&L Metal, former Cougar number 42.
Hi, this is Brenda Russell with Clayton Homes Jacksboro.
Hey, Campbell County Cougar sports fans, this is former Cougar number 32, Randy Heatherly.
Rice Oil, your home for BP.
Clarinet, Flag Corps of the Campbell County Marching Band. Hi, this is Amanda Brown with Cumberland Gap Medical.
This is Bailey Ball. I'm back for fall at my supply.
Hi, this is Rayma Darty at United Cumberland Bank, and we
love the Cougars!
Hi, this is Joey Porton at the world-famous Charlie's Pizza.
This is Tracy Lobertini at Alco Builders and Realty in La Follette.
Hello, it's Larry Burge at Burge Screen Printing. Go Cougars!
And Lace to Pearls is just for
girls, of course, Jim.
This is Brian.
Carrie.
Beth. Come see us at First National Bank.
Hey, this is Melinda at Powell Clinch Utilities. Go Cougars!
This is Brian Leach with Grace Rehab.
Hey, this is Hunter Huckabee. Come see my dad at Doyle's Tire Shop.
This is Mark Kane with La Follette Medical Center.
This is David Reynolds, President of People's Bank of the South.
This is Campbell County High School head football coach Justin Price.
Listen to them, watch them, follow them. The Cougars, your home of the Campbell Cougars. This is WLAF.